Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. Well, this show is really, it's a little hard to describe because there are some values here you have never seen before. We are going to be celebrating and partying like, oh, I don't know, like the holiday weekend is right around the corner, and we have got the pieces to celebrate with, and it is a celebration because we are putting everything on sale for you while you still have money back guarantee privileges, and there's a lot to get to tonight, so it's going to be a really exciting night. And I'll tell you what else is really cool about this show is that we're going to see in this 3 hours, we're going to see 3 tanzanites. I know they were supposed to be here on Monday. We've actually gone to the drawing board. We ran out of time on Monday. Wednesday, they were not here because we've actually gone back and priced them even further, reduced in their pricing. It is going to be incredible. They're 16 karat tanzanites, so they're not for everybody, but they are really special stones, and they're our first time reduced like this. So we're really excited about that because it is going to be the way to get a museum level piece for a teeny tiny little price, and I know you're going to love them. So they're coming up in this show, further reductions on those prices to get you ready for the big holiday weekend, but also it is going to be about a lot of one-onlys as usual. We have pieces straight out from the vault as well as returning favorites that are classics that we love that are coming back at a better price than they've ever been. And that is really, it's kind of exciting because when you think about the jewelry world and where it is right now, higher prices than ever on gold, higher prices than ever on diamonds, but that is really something that we seem to be just, I wouldn't say, I don't know if immune's the right word, but we just really have been taking everything in our inventory, including pieces I've never seen before, that are being reduced so that everything that you love can be the most affordable price possible. And that's really the idea behind tonight. So it is a great night to be shopping. We do have a brand new Russian demantoid that's a carat 15. So usually when they get up into these sizes, they tend to be about $10,000 plus. We're going to bring you a huge value in Russian demantoid. We even have something we hardly ever see, which is black diamond. That is here. It's a black diamond that is, oh, I don't know, just your, run of the mill 3 carat 61. So that's exciting, and also an emerald value that will blow your mind. It has been here and we've reduced it yet again. You're going to see a lot of that throughout the show. Pieces you might have seen even 2 days ago, a week ago, 3 weeks ago, that you'll remember had a much higher price, and now they're just reduced. So it's going to be a crazy good night. So hope you can stay with us for the 3 hours, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see as well, because we are so happy to bring you requests. As always, we'd love to bring out whatever you'd like to see. If there is something that you're finally ready to just, again, make your own, this is the time to do it with the discounts that we have. And that is going to include what we start off with all the way till the very last piece of the evening. So get ready to shop, get ready to save. And if you have requests, please get those in sooner rather than later. We'll help you out with those, but always important to dial in really early because they are a lot of one-only. Still, it's going to be one of a kinds here throughout most of the evening, so we want to get you hooked up with whatever you love. And if you're a Mandarin lover, we have our best Mandarin. And have you ever imagined this? A 17 karat plus in a ruby. We actually have one. Now, the trick is it's a cabochon, but it is real affordable for being 17 karats because usually they top out around 2 or 3. So we're going to have that for you, as well as aqua. There's even a new green diamond here. It's a green yellow, so it's a really, I actually find that it's got more blue green to it. So we'll see what you think when we show it to you. Tanzanites are here, of course. We cannot have a show. I don't think I've had a show in nearly 5 years without a blue wing block D, so we're going to see a few of those tonight as well, in addition to the 16 karat. So don't worry, it's not only about 16. And then my most magical tourmaline is here as well. So let's get started. This one's going to blow your mind, and this is going to be our little early bird special for sure, because what we have here is going to be a really special way to get an opal, and the price is, oh, nothing short of amazing. So how about item number 1119590 to get us started? And again, welcome in and let me know, as we've got a big celebration of 3 hours. We got plenty of time to get all those requests in. We'd love nothing more than to show you what you'd like to see, because there's plenty of time built in this show for a lot of your requests. So just, holler at us, we'll help you out. But let's start with the 65-point opal, where I'm always telling you, and I usually, again, carat weights on gemstones is a big deal. We always want the biggest and best carat weight we can get, but there is one exception to that rule where I'm going to always say, the carat weight is secondary, and the carat weight is something you almost even ignore with a stone like this because it is opal and it in no way directly affects the look of the stone, because you can have 5-carat opals that look like 1-carat stones. You can have, in this case, here's a perfect example, 65 pointer and what it actually weighs, but it looks like a carat, carat and a half. We've had this mounting before. We know what these stones look like typically, but you're going to see it in a couple of different lights here. And then it's got a full carat 01 in diamonds as well. So a lot to go around with it as your extras. But this is that really cool, I always kind of call it my angel wing design. And speaking of, we have another pendant tonight that actually is literally angel wings. This just gives me a little bit of that feel. The way it's asymmetric, you have one side smaller than the other, but it's created from these sideways heart-shaped designs that you have, and the heart shape is done in diamonds, but then within that you have all these bigger stones that almost look like those constellation designs we're seeing. So it's really in a way ethereal. I love that we chose a really blue-based stone here for the opal itself, so you get that fabulous idea, and it is going to be a really affordable price tag, and we're going to show you what we're going to do all night long. And this is really to set the mood, set the tone, set all the values. So it's yellow gold only on this one, Tony. It's got to stay, and you're going to find out why. So this is really, really important. And you know what I'm going to do here. I know it's early, and I know a lot of people join us, you know, throughout the first hour and maybe miss the first couple minutes and maybe don't have those alarms set. You know what? You're going to wish you did. And this is why my real shoppers are here right at the top, because you know we're going to start with a headliner like this. And it is going to be 65 points, carat 01 in diamonds. We only have this one. Let me go ahead and show you what we can do here, because this is going to be a little wild. You got to see it on, because it's not a small piece. And I think we already know with the carat plus in diamonds how good that is. Not to mention it's an opal that's giving you every color of the rainbow. Not just blues, not just greens, but reds, oranges, yellows. You see it even from this distance away. Normally, no, you're not going to see that from this angle. Here with this stone, it is that powerful that it brings that color all the way from a distance. And we're going to do something crazy cool for you. Call me now. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. It means you are just as eligible to own it as anybody else is, except once that first caller comes in and says it's mine, it's going to be gone for good. And trust me when I tell you, there's no way, there is no way this is sticking with us. No way. And that is because what was formerly $34.99, and by the way, that's a great price, we're going to take it so much lower. And we have one, stays in the yellow, we're going to size it for you. So don't worry about any of that. If you want to, because it is a wider ring, if you want to wear that on an index finger, middle finger, be our guest. You can do that, and we're really going to do it, because we're going to make it exactly the size you need and you want to fit whatever finger you want to wear it on. But there's your forewarning. That's your little heads up. Now we're ready to take it below, watch this, $1,000. Below $1,000. And I'm not talking about $9.99 either. So I would go ahead and hustle to the phones, maybe have us on your read dial, your speed dial, however you get in quickest to our phone bank, because this is going to be one of those you cannot wait to get the ring. And a carat 01 in diamonds, $9.99. You get a full money back guarantee. So if you think this price is too good to be true, try it, get it at home, see what it's all about. And it's not even $9.99 to get this really valuable Lightning Ridge Australian opal with all the reds you see. And that's what I love. So many times with opal, you have to really turn it one direction or another. And then you see one color, and then you move it another direction, and you see another color. This is all the colors all the time, and from even straight on. You don't have to turn it and look at it and examine it and watch it to see all the colors. They're all right there. And it's not even $999, and it's not $950. This is with a carat 01 in diamonds and a lot of gold underneath it. And yes, it is going to be $949 for 30 seconds only. And welcome to One of a Kind Central, where we're going to blow out everything. It is my mission tonight, somehow, some way. We're going to get at least 200 pieces of jewelry out of here, and I'm determined. It's my Friday. So, you know, I'm just determined here to make sure that we get your fabulous weekend started off right, to give you, I don't care if it's museum, I don't care if it's been $50,000 or $20,000, we're reducing everything. And you know what? That should be gone really quickly, because it is that fabulous and that rare and specialty. And not to mention, since we are hours away from September, that means that we're essentially 1 month away from October. And what that means is that's a birthstone for you coming up if you celebrate a birthday in that month. So I would say shop the opal right here, right now. One only. Let me know who's got it. Then we're going to get to, speaking of the angel wings, we might as well feel the presence here because I've got this special piece coming up, which is really one that I have not shown in a while because the price tag. It was simply the price tag. It's a beautiful piece. It's a gorgeous stone. It is a rare, 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 rare. They call it an emerald cut, but actually a true gem gal will know that is a cushion cut, not an emerald cut. So we'll probably change that in our system here. But let me try and not block these diamonds here, even though it's on this hinged veil. So I want you to see the stone, but I also want you to see that there are angel wings and diamonds right above holding your stone here, which is precious pink spodumene in that really, really rare form of Kunzite. It is item number 111, 8860. That's a 529. It is a 529 stone. I know we've had a lot of requests for Kunzite pendants of late. There have been very few. This one's going to go in a hurry because it's one of our deepest markdowns of the night. It is full on pave. That's a 29-point diamond weight in those diamond encrusted angel wings you have that are right above it. Maybe that is symbolic. No, this is not a birthstone because it's really, really, really rare. But as I show it to you on the hand here and you get a sense of the size, we can give you the length, the measurement, and then I'll show it to you on. But look at how beautiful that is, and really a stunning, stunning Kunzite with all those purples and blues and those periwinkle colors. So it's not just a light pink like most Kunzites are the most faint little bit of pink. This one's got that major moment here. Now it's also huge size. There's your measurement on it. It's 1 inch top to bottom, but it's also going to be in the white gold. Now, if you want it in yellow gold or rose gold, we're actually going to do that for you. So even despite this crazy low price tag that we're going to get you, it is going to be a gold that can be changed, so it can really be customized to you. Who else is going to do that? Free of charge, by the way. Nobody really has the capability of doing that because, again, who else is making their own jewelry? I just wanted to show you from a distance away what it looks like, what it's all about, how that color, and even when it just moves a little bit, how you see the shimmering factor of that stunning, stunning Kunzite. Now, have you noticed I'm in a little bit lower light? Do you see how much more purple it is? I think for a lot of people, they glance at that and think, that might be a tanzanite before they think Kunzite, and that's a real testament of a great quality of Kunzite that you have. So that's your close-up or your far away. We'll go back close-up, and then we're going to make this under $1,000. And I promise you, it is going to be ridiculously affordable, but so is that opal, and that's still here. So, you know, again, a lot of late arrivals on a Thursday night, busy, busy time of year. Here's what we'll do to make this one the reason you shopped and tuned in really, really early, because it's not even going to be $888. Or $777. This is one of those values. It's a $529. I'm going to tell you a little something here. I love the design, but you know what? If you wanted this, I mean, I come from a perspective where I sold a lot of loose stones for a lot of years, even more than I sold jewelry. Finished jewelry is great. I've always loved that. I know a lot of you know me for that. Probably, you know, again, recognized, you know, all across the world for that. But you know what? I spent a lot of time selling loose gems, and this loose gem would be worth it for the price it is right now. So even if you are more that loose gem collector, or you're a jewelry designer yourself, or you like to, you know, kind of play with pieces and get stones and maybe work with an artist and work with a designer, this would be a great value for the stone on its own, but it's not even $777. Let's go even lower. I can't have anything stay here. So you know what? If the price tag is not good enough, I'm going to make it better just so we can ensure that pieces do go tonight. And this one will be $699 instead with all that great diamond weight. I love this as a gift idea because maybe it is going to be a piece that you do gift for somebody as a way. I wear jewelry now at this point in my life. I wear most of my jewelry that I wear is just significant. It's not pieces that I wear just because I like. It's pieces I wear because every time I look at them, they have meaning to me. And I got to tell you, if you were to give that to somebody, how precious would that be to give that to somebody who's maybe lost a loved one or maybe is memorializing them with a piece they want to keep close to their heart? That would be the idea with those angel wings there. So I think, you know, I don't know if there's really any other way to really think about that besides the obvious, and that's going to be a really, really great value at $699. Then we get to a Mandarin, and we have opal earrings, and we have one last piece of those diamond necklaces. You know those big natural diamonds where there are slices of natural diamond? We've got one last necklace for you. So that's going to be coming up as well with a tremendous carat weight. But let me get to this big Mandarin garnet. Oh, if you have ever wanted a Mandarin and they've been a little out of reach. It's funny, I was just, I'll be honest, I was kind of complaining about a new Mandarin because it's just priced like they are today. Really, really expensive. We have a brand new Mandarin here that's a 211. It's not a whole lot bigger than this carat 58. And I kid you not, it's $6,000. And I don't know if I can justify even showing it to you because it's just, it's a little more pricey. This one has been here a while. Why it's still here at this point, I have no idea. But trust it's going to go out right here, right now, because pieces like this at this value can't stick around. It's item number 9730. That goes way back to the triple ones. 9730. It is a gorgeous emerald cut. And you know, we get really excited about ultra clean mandarins because they are so few and far between. The truth is with this stone, you're getting a stone that is so clean, they decided that an oval wasn't good enough, a cushion cut wasn't good enough, a trillion, anything. They wanted to show that off with the emerald cutting that you rarely see for that reason, because usually an emerald cut is kind of like shining a spotlight onto inclusions. In this case, you've got so much clarity, they showed it off with the emerald cut. Take a look at it. Yes. Thank you. Black opal gone. Now we just need the Kunzite pendant to find a home. I'm so happy for them, Tim. Let me know when you know who got it, because that is such a great piece, and I'm glad they were here to see it. Who is it? Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy. Enjoy it. Here we go with our 1119730, and here's another one that is about to fly in quickly, because that is an emerald cut mandarin. As we mentioned, it's a 158. It has this really stunning 82 points in diamonds as well, so you get a whole bunch of diamonds going on there too. And that is not something that is going to be typical for this price tag. You would not typically see 82 points in diamonds for where I'm taking this, and there it is, that bright, shining, beautiful beacon of neon orange. It is really the only stone that gives us this look. Believe it or not, it would be, I know it's tougher to tell because we don't have a lot of these stones, but orange sapphires are not as bright. Orange diamonds are a different tone entirely. Really, the only way to get this really vibrant, gorgeous neon is from the garnet family, from this rare Mandarin garnet that was only discovered in 1991. So it's not been around all that long, and yet here's one of our better stones, one of our cleaner stones, and we're about to blow it out right now for you and actually get this $39.99 piece way lower. And it's actually another one where you can change the gold, although let me try it on because you don't see hardly any gold at all from when you see it on, because it is so covered in diamonds in every direction, including the sides of that split shank. There's that beautiful bright mandarin. It's all that bright yellow. You know how I usually talk about if it's a clean mandarin, it's got little speckles of yellow. This has just downright flashes, like sheets of bright yellow that come through on that mandarin. And you know what, Jess, if you like it, I see you eyeing it back there. We're not even doing $9.99. There's your $3,000 of savings, and obviously it's going to go at that price, but if I can give you one better, I'm going to do that. And remember, this sale, no final sale, okay? Everything that's going on sale tonight, you still have money back guarantees, so just keep that in mind. It is not even going to be $950. We're blowing it out right now. We're making it $949, and that's a one only, and you get to change the gold because I still want you to have it exactly the way it's going to be perfected for you. So if you're not a yellow gold fan, even though you don't see a lot of the gold because of, you see how it's covered here, you can still have the white, still have the rose, but 24 seconds remaining, and then we'll be moving on. Chances are it's going to be moving on because that one's going to be long gone out of here. So that is our one only. You can grab it if you like it, and then we're going to be on our way because we have a really special pair of earrings in opals plus that diamond necklace with all those natural slices of diamonds that give us so much wow factor in diamond weight, where you could never get this kind of diamond weight for this price any other way. So we're going to show that coming up next for you. If anybody liked the mandarin, it's go time. Let's keep going though. We've got this beautiful necklace. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here to start. This is going all, you know, our diamonds by the yard we love, right? With those smaller faceted stones that we all just adore. Well, this is going to be a little bit of that influence to the design, but instead of getting a few diamonds, you're getting huge diamonds here because they're actually natural stones that instead of being faceted in a traditional way, they're more like a slice of diamonds that's still all natural. They have this beautiful, almost silvery sheen to them, and they're going to go all the way around, and yet they're all bezel set, just like we see. But it requires more gold to bezel set these stones because you see how they're all freeform shapes. They all have this unique kind of flat surface, so they're a lot bit larger. They go all the way to the back clasp closure, but you still are going to have some adjustability here, I believe. Actually, did this one, they did not do the, oh, yes, they did. It's right over here. I'm holding it. There is your full 18 inches, but do you see there's another O-ring that they popped right in between two of those diamonds there? Item number here is 1120277, and it's just in the yellow gold, but this is 18K. So you get an extra premium gold level here, two adjustable links there. So you've got your 16 or your 18, and that's kind of nice. So you can wear it a little closer to the collarbone if you'd like, which actually for this kind of style would be, I think, a really good look. Or you wear it a little bit longer or whatever's comfortable for you. But there you can see, and there's no front, no back. I love that about these diamonds because as I move it here, front to back, you see there's no difference. You're still going to get that gorgeous, almost metallic sheen, that kind of mirror-like finish off these rough diamonds. So it's, again, kind of the more organic way to do diamonds, and look how they keep going. So you're getting a carat 65 total weight in diamonds here on 1120277. 18K solid, carat 65 in diamonds, what we're calling fancy cuts. They're really more of a free form cut. And let me go ahead and show you, if you've never seen them before, let's show you up close what they look like so you can see each and every one of them. They're a bit like a translucent stone. This is still natural diamond material, completely all the way through. You see the Rolo link chain that it has. Oh, I love this. How interesting. See, every stone is a little bit different. Some natural characteristics in that one diamond that had those red, pink. I love that idea there. That's cool. So do you have the makings of a pink diamond? Perhaps. It's kind of interesting how that works. So here's your clasp, a lobster claw closure, which is really deluxe. And we're going to make this really simple and easy. And for that 18 karat, have you tried to shop an 18 karat gold chain? As I put it back here on the hand for you. It's quite pricey to do it, and yet this is not a small chain. You can see it's got a heavier gauge in that link design every inch or so between your diamonds there, and it's not $9.99. Like I said, we're going to do a lot better than that. So remember, stays in the yellow gold, just one only, and all that big diamond weight that's getting you a full carat and 2/3. And it's not even going to be, well, I love this, it's not even going to be 888, 777. We're blowing it out right now. There's only one. This is, to me, the casual way to do diamonds, but yet it's so fresh. It's updated. It doesn't look as, necessarily as serious or as dressy. I think a lot of people say, well, I avoid diamonds around the neckline because that's too dressy a look for just kind of everyday, just milling about. This is a really fun, fabulous, fresh way to do diamond weight, and we're going to make it $699 for the necklace. If I ever see one of these stick around, I'll be the first one to buy one. I would love to have one of these, but you guys always scoop them up, and we've had a couple here and there, and they're all a little bit different on carat weight. So they're all unique, they're all individual, and you see how even the fun part is, as you look at the different stones here, I love that each one is a slightly different color, slightly different shape, yet they're all still, this has to be custom made because they're all wrapped in their own bezels. Those bezels are not something that are prefabbed or preformed. Those have to be all custom made, and that is sold. So congratulations. Then we have a really, really special iolite that when I see this, I immediately think, as a lot of people would with this stone, I immediately think of really, really, really good sapphire or really, really good tanzanite, and it's neither. And if you had, I'm just going to give it a polish here, if you had a 328 like this is, in either a tanzanite or a sapphire, it's going to be one of those that goes way, way up in price. And let me show you what we can do here. And actually, you know what? It may need some polishing on that one, so I'll skip it. That's a shame because it's a really good piece. But I'm going to skip it because I know you guys see that. There's like a little line in it, so we probably need to polish that stone. But take a look at this. This is a rose gold earring, and actually, you don't need to keep them in the rose gold either. Thank goodness. I have now said, you know what? Don't think we need to see as much rose gold because sometimes it's a little bit of a deficit because you have to imagine what it's going to look like in another gold color. I'm going to have to give these a little bit of help. But notice it's a crystal opal and a round. It's going to be at number 111 66 55, and that's a really good crystal opal that right now is in the rose. Not sure why. Good news is we're saying, you know what, change them if you want. So if you love the rose gold, great. They're out to you on tomorrow, actually. But if you don't, we're going to change them for you, and in a couple days they'll be out to you nonetheless, and they'll be perfect. So 220 is your total weight here in the crystal opals, and deuces are wild because you have 22 points in diamonds as well. And we're going to come in even closer and take a good look. Maybe it was the inspiration of so much red in the crystal opal. That could have been what inspired the rose gold. Who knows? But either way, we're blowing them out right now. And you get this really cool 3/4 of the way pave halo instead of all the way around. I think that actually adds a lot of interest. It doesn't look as basic or as ordinary as what else you would see out there because you have a real good section of that halo that's all mirror finished in the border. Then you've got the other side in diamonds, and we've got one pair only. And there's a huge value. Wow, I was expecting these to full on be $69.99 because of those opals. Let's take a look at the other one too. Obviously, no two opals are going to be exactly alike, but these are coordinated beautifully to give you a lot of those similar colors. I'm going to pop one on the hand here so you can see the length. So for those of you saying, no, I don't do a drop. Well, this is really one of the more, I would say, wearable drop styles because it's not going 2 or 3 or 4 inches. This isn't going to hit your shoulders. It's not a stiletto style. It's going to be still casual because it's going to be 1 inch top to bottom. And I know it's a little more than that, but I'm just judging where the diamonds are going to start and how it's actually going to drape from the ear. Now, it's also going to be less than $69.99 because I know you guys and you want a much better value. So I know you're going to look at that other one on the side profile for a moment just because I need 2 hands to take off my earrings. So go ahead and go up close, Tony. It's going to take me about 2 seconds to put this on, and then you'll see what they look like on the ear, but they're not even going to be $9.99. So here we go. Continuing with these incredible sale event prices that we have, it's on. You can take a look at it for your very self here. See if you like that look, that style. style, that beautiful movement they give, the drop they have. And then of course you're getting, you can see here, the rose gold is why I don't wear it personally very often. It's just because it's got a blending effect with my skin tone, because I'm very pale and complected and have a little pink undertone. But again, white gold or yellow gold are perfectly fine. So if you are finding that you love it in the rose gold, take it. They're going to be amazing. But you know what? If you want to go ahead and have it switched up, we'll do that for you. But they're actually going to be better than even $888 or $777. And these are coming way, way down. They're not even $699. How beautiful is that value already? We're going to make them $599 for the pair. So a really, really strong value to get two gorgeous opals, each over 1 carat in size, each in the round, which is really special. And then diamonds that start here, drop in the front, and then are going to go about 3/4 the way around as this almost, oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like our smile necklace, doesn't it? When we have that smile necklace we do with the diamonds that go in that formation, kind of reminds me a little bit of that. So we'll go back up close. I'll prop one up for you, and we'll see who's got them at $599. That should not take long. And actually, there's a really pretty finishing they have behind them as well. It's like a big mirror finish plaque, which you could even, if you wanted to, you could have engraved. There's our little hallmark in the back, but you could have those engraved if you want to. So great little extra detail there, but a really, really nice look. So $599, let's give them 30 seconds. Those should not be here very long, I would imagine. I'm going to leave them there. I'm trying to get a real good grip on it here without blocking too much of the good stuff here. I want you to see the diamond, see the gold, and see, most importantly, that really good opal. So $599 on those, and then we'll see who's got them. And again, I know rose gold, tough to imagine sometimes what it's going to look like in the white or the yellow, but take it from me, I think it's going to be a better look. So if you'd like to, go ahead, white or yellow, same price. You still pay that great value of $599. It's just going to be something we'll dump a couple extra $100 into to make for you, to make sure they're custom. So who got that necklace, by the way, Christine? Let me know who's shopping with us tonight on this Thursday. Laura? Thanks, Laura. Enjoy. And we still have our big Mandarin, and now we have our opals here for you as well. So we're out of the really, really cool, like really, super, super crazy affordable here. I'm going to make sure, though, that we keep everything going that way. Let me know on those opal earrings. Those have got to go. And I want to show you a major, major, major rarity. This is unexpected. I know it's rose gold. This one, again, can be changed, but you would never, ever expect to see something quite like this. Not in a store. I'm talking like all the great jewelry stores that are out there. This is actually the makings of a bangle here. We just wanted close up on that stone at first, but then look at this great chevron style that's created from this bangle, which has this gorgeous shape to it, so pretty on. Listen, sometimes jewelry is one of those things that we have to love the look, but believe it or not, I think as women, we pay a lot of attention to, there are certain things that we wear and that can be, more or less flattering. And a lot of times we only think about clothing, but I think jewelry can really do that too, depending on how it's designed. And this is a prime example of that, where 1118280 is actually a really, really attractive look on. It's got a bangle, but you're not just going to pull it apart. It's actually got a hinged kickstand. So there's a hinge that makes it really easy to put on and take off. And then you have a carat 15, rare as can be, unheated purple sapphire. That for those of you that think, why would I get a purple sapphire when sapphires are so expensive? Why don't I get amethyst? Why don't I get tanzanite? Because this particular stone, and I agree on certain sapphires, because a lot of sapphires that are out there will just look like amethyst. And I would say if it does, you're probably better off saving the money and getting an amethyst, which is going to be a decidedly more affordable stone. It's going to be cheaper. But you know what? When a stone does this, when it has this really unique color that has this ultraviolet purple, blue, it almost reminds me of a really good purple diamond if you've ever seen one. Those are a lot of fun. And yet you would never find a carat 15 of that saturation without it being in a museum somewhere. But it's a really specialty stone. Not to mention as a bangle, it makes a lot of sense to get a sapphire, because think about this, it's going to give you a lot more durability. Sapphire, the entire corundum family, which includes rubies and all the colors of sapphire, consider this. They're also going to be pieces that actually have a lot more durability than all those counterparts I mentioned. So amethyst, tanzanite, all those other stones that you might be thinking about, even spinel, it's actually going to give you more durability, which may not matter in the case of, let's say, an earring or a pendant, but it does matter when you have a bangle. A bangle's on the wrist. It's susceptible to, a lot of knocks as we wear it. I never want you to have something beautiful that you love and never wear it. The whole point is get something you're going to wear and live in. If you love it, you want to wear it and enjoy it and really just, again, be able to see it. That's one of the things I love about bangles and bracelets is you get to see them all day long, all the time. So I think that's a little bit, it's got the leg up on some earrings and pendants that you have to really be in a mirror to see as the wearer. It's with our rings and our bangles and our bracelets of all kinds that we get to see them all the time and appreciate them for what they are. This is unbelievable because when you think about a little more wear and tear that a bangle might have to go through, just given that it's, whether it's, at the desk or at the computer or driving a car, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we've got a strength of stone here, and that sapphire gives it to you. It's a 9 on those scales. So I think that's an extra bonus. But then it's this beautiful color, and it's in the rose gold, but you can change it. So again, I'm going to ask you to kind of look past the gold color here. If you don't love it, get the white or the yellow, but it's also got these beautiful diamonds that flare out, kind of like a dove's tail design. Peace, right? Piece. That might have a little extra hidden meaning, or maybe you've got the Wondering collection and you like this chevron shape, and that's going to be bringing it back. But it's got 72 points in diamonds. Let me show you how this works from a distance. It's going to be for an average to even if you wear a 7.5 or 7.75, this is going to be good. So you see one side is going to hinge open. So this is where the one side only. So just keep that in mind because that's all you need. Watch this. Then you pop it on your wrist, close that little kickstand hinge, and you are good to go. So what this does is it creates this beautiful look, whether you want to have it draping down the hand or up the other direction. That's what you get. So see how pretty that is? It almost looks like there are pieces that sometimes they create, designers create them, where they're those almost like a hand bracelet where you wear these different kinds of cuff styles, and they're meant to be worn over the entire knuckle. This kind of reminds me of that, but you're still got the ease of wearing it on your wrist. So this one, just want to point out, if you're always looking for a little bit larger size, this one works. And you see there, now I'm going to flip it around, so if you want to wear it the other way, you certainly can. That would just require putting it on this way, close that hinge, and you've got it suddenly. I like it the other way, but again, you can go ahead and face it that way if you'd like to. So 2 different ways to wear it, huge value, something totally unique, different. I don't know where else in the world you're going to find a purple sapphire bangle, especially one designed like this with all the unique factors it has, but it's actually under. And this is what I've been waiting for, because at $6,799, I wasn't showing it to you much. Knowing that that's a little pricey for a very unique style of bangle, this is going to be your chance to layer it though. Here's your chance to put it on with other pieces or all by itself or whatever you want to do, but it's also going to be less than $2,000. And that sapphire is mighty, mighty fine. Very rare, superstar piece, and we're going to blow it out. Do you love those little, I love the end caps too, that smooth out the hinge. Just as a little decorative bead there that you have to really make it smooth, so there's no sharp edge for that cuff bracelet. We're actually taking it lower than $19.99 or $18.88, or even, you know what, blow it out right now. We'll do it for $1,799 for this sapphire bangle bracelet, and great for stacking away, creating something really unique, specialty, all of that. But that's going to be our one only at $17.99. How about a request for a blue sapphire? Who made this request? It's a very high-end sapphire, I must say. We're bringing out a good one. We don't have a ton of blue sapphires, actually. But this 2 carat, was it Bill? Hi, Bill. Thank you so much for the request today. We appreciate that. Let's take a look at this blue sapphire, as our purple sapphire is here. But let's take a look at this one. This is mighty, mighty fine. And, oh, yeah, Bill, this is about, when you see this mounting, it should tip everybody off. It's one of the most important mountings we do. So, no offense to certain stones, but there are certain stones you're not going to see in this mounting. It just wouldn't be wise. When you have to dump $8,000 or $9,000 into just a diamond mounting, you tend to not just put like a basic stone in the middle. You know, if it's a stone that's $5 a carat, like a topaz, you're probably not going to put it in the middle of such an ornate mounting. But when we see it, it's that level where it's not just the diamond weight, it's how you get there, the big size of each one individually. That's what makes this one, 1117333, so exquisite, is that we've only seen, I can count on 2 hands in 7 years, the number of stones, and I remember every one of them because they're all so specialty. I know every stone we put in this mounting because it happens so infrequently, but every stone beyond that, it's not just that there are a few and my brain's capable of remembering them because there were just 8 or 9 of them, but it's actually the fact that each stone that we do choose to put in this mounting is so incredible. It's not just a ruby, it's the best ruby. It's not just a Paraiba, it's the best Paraiba. That's how this stone, that's why this stone ended up in this mounting, because it's got a carat 79 in diamonds that are exquisite, high-end, really, really, really rare. I mean, you got the big sizes just in the double halos. If you look at the double halo alone, you realize those are huge diamonds on their own. But then you look at that sapphire and you think, okay, so I've seen blue sapphires before. What makes this one so specialty? What makes it so different? It is all about the color and the clarity, and that's what you're seeing right here, is that it's not only a 2 carat exactly, but it's got that beautiful, pristine, bright royal blue Whereas most sapphires that are blue are inky navy. Let's face it, they look like the midnight sky, which in actuality is not really blue. It's usually more black, right? You don't see a lot of that blue vibrant color. This one has every bit of it. Then you've got the 179 in diamonds, and that is stunning. Then we're going to show you the inside because you know that's going to be finished. And you even get those sides, which have that beautiful pave that wrap around, and then you've got that finished inside. And then even through the back, if you look through the undergallery, look at how amazing the stone is from the back. That's a clean stone right there. That's a bright, beautiful, high-end, super clean stone just like that. That is really a fascinating angle to really admire. So this tells you everything you need to know about that sapphire. The fact that it is a royal Ceylon blue. This comes out of Sri Lanka. That is the top source besides Kashmir, which Kashmir hasn't been mined in about 100 years. So that's why they're really tough to find. But how about a markdown on this one? And one caller's going to get it. We'll even change the gold color for you as well. So yellow gold's fine, rose gold is fine. Here it is on the hand, and let's take a look at the size overall. And yet what I love about this mounting is for being opulent, it's still classic. There is nothing about this mounting that even 100 years from now, when you and I are gone, and this is in, you know, the collections of generations after us, and it's that heirloom piece, that is still going to be a beautiful, timeless look. That's the idea. You're getting into a level of sapphire that is an heirloom piece. No doubt about it. So I like to have those pieces set into classics like this where you know that 50 years and 100 years and 200 and 300 years from now, it is still going to be quality and it is still going to be luxury, and it's still, most importantly, going to be a timeless look that somebody is going to be proud to wear. And that is really, I don't talk about that a lot because we're here to wear the jewelry now. But you know what? When it comes to this level of collectability, this rarity, a sapphire that good, that strong, those are the types of things that you do consider. These are real collectible heirloom pieces, no doubt about it. And that's everything to do with the quality you're seeing right there. So all we're going to do right now is take this $99.99 piece and drop it crazy low. That's all you got to do is dial in. It's going to be the key all night long is to just dial in early on these one-of-a-kinds. Nobody's going to be offended. We're not going to be hurt. We won't take it personal if you hang up. It's just at least you're putting yourself in the position to get it before somebody else does. Can't say that enough. You're going to hear it a lot. I can't tell you how many times. Obviously, we're saying it all the time because it's what we do with these one-of-a-kinds, but then sure enough, people miss out, and I get the email saying, please make me another, get me another, do the same thing, and we can't. We just can't. I don't have another sapphire that looks like that. So this is now or never time. This is go time. Take advantage of it, and it's not even $9,000 or $8,000, even half of the original price at $49.99 is just too much. We're going to take it a lot lower and not even $39.99 for the best. I know. Think about it. You guys watch this show a lot, right? When do we ever see a blue sapphire at all? I don't care what size it is. 1 carats I don't have. 1.5 carats I don't have. Under 1 carat I don't have. Sapphires in the royal blues, and here it is, the blue color. You'd think is the most common, right? But when it comes down to what we do and being such sticklers about any stone we bring and it has to be quality, that's why we don't see a lot of them. Because we want it to be that ultimate top level, bright, bright blue, and still the transparency all the way through it. It's not even $39.99. Here comes your giveaway. Look at that. Crisp, beautiful, clean color. Lavish is what that is. Not $39, not $38, not even $37.99. Only this one changed the gold color, and I'm sizing it for you, and it's not even going to be $37.99 or $37.77. This is truly, you know, if you're in the real world of jewelry, I know it's easy to get caught up in TVON land, but if you're in the real world, that is not even going to cover your tax. Not even close to your tax. Tax out here is 10%. Like, you're not going to get that for $37,000. It would be more. So you'd be paying more than that in tax, and we're not even asking $37.77. It's going to be $3,699 only. That's it, and that's a first caller situation. And it's open to the first caller says yes. You do not need to be the requester, so just let us know. Obviously, we don't, you know, we know requesters only take the pieces they request about 10% of the time, so it's open to anybody. That's the beauty of it. This wouldn't have been here tonight had it not been requested. One caller gets to take it, and that's that. So $36.99. If you are looking for other sapphires, it's not going to be, we don't have too many options when it comes to the blues, so I would just keep that in mind, and that's why this one came out. So really special stone. We move on. We've got a beautiful pink Morganite coming up with some pink diamonds. Everything I got is a one of a kind, except do I have anything that's not tonight? And maybe this little pair of Morganite earrings, and that's about it. That's about it. So you're going to see a lot of one-onlys. How about this for a discount? Do you guys remember diaspores? The color change ones, the Turkish ones, because I know it's been a while since we've seen them. That is the most stunning color we've had. And it's the cutting and then the custom design around it. That's coming up. So if you want a diaspore pendant that's very unique, get yourselves ready because that's on the way. And my blue sapphire is going to my house. That's a pretty, I don't have a blue sapphire. Do you know that? Don't have one. I always talk about the story about years ago. I went to a big, one of those luxury department stores, and they had a launch of a line of jewelry. It was demi-fine. And I tell this story, it's such an embarrassing story because I spent a lot of money many years ago, but I was in the business, so I knew better. But I spent a lot of money on a replica of that famous sapphire ring. You know, the famous blue sapphire ring with the halo, the one that's very regal. And I fell in love with it. It's a high quality piece. It ended up costing about half of what this ring costs. And you know what? I love the ring. I still have it. I still, love it. It's timeless. Because I kind of thought that even being in the business, owning an 11-karat blue sapphire with a big halo and diamonds was probably not in the cards. And so, at least not of really good quality. So I got the replica and ended up spending thousands on a replica piece. Now it's in, it's in a precious metal, but it's still, it's a faux piece. And I cannot believe I share that with you. It's a little embarrassing that, being in the fine jewelry business as long as I have, but I did. And I think that, again, if you've ever wanted a sapphire that's really, really strong, you know that you may have been in the same boat where you look at those really good qualities and they're just out of reach. They're completely out of reach. So I love that we brought this down from what probably was a little out of reach originally here at TVON, $99.99. That is the legitimate start price. Brought it down for our sale event tonight. So here's the diaspore. I've got to show this to you, and this is such a pretty piece because it's all custom made, and it's got this fabulous radiant cut. Now, obviously, we're laying it down east to west. It's going to be north to south because it is a pendant. It's item number 1119755. And full warning here, this is one of those well under cost discounts that's coming your way. And did you notice there's something happening here where everything is thought of and everything is matched and everything is custom here because the actual design of the bail is exactly the same as the cut of the stone. And that's why I love to lay it that way to start, because when you look at it, you realize those are yellow diamonds #1, which are fabulous. And then you realize, wait a minute, there's the cut that looks like that bow tie design. It's almost like a vertical bow tie you have as your bail, and then the cut is the same. That's called a radiant cut. It's like an emerald cut, but instead of being straight up and down facets, it's got those really cool scissor facets, we call them. That's really special. So take a look at it. We're gonna bring it up to you on the hand here so you can see how it's actually gonna drape on the neckline. And then it's got two bails, so if you wanna use the top, you can. If you want to use that midpoint, you can. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. It's really, really cool, and that's a big stone at $922. In the yellow, now I would definitely keep in the yellow gold because you have those yellow diamonds with it, so you're probably going to keep it right there. But this is that color-changing diaspore, which we have completely created. Every stone we ever had loose is now in jewelry, finished jewelry. Nothing left, nothing. So if you're waiting on new ones, they're not coming out. This is it. We're taking a piece from the vault here. Take a look at the length it has, 1.25 inches top to bottom. And then those are the yellow diamonds paved in the top here. And then this is it blue? Is it green? Is it golden? Is it pink? It's going to change to pink as your light source changes. That is the beauty of this one source stone. There's other diaspore, but it's separate. It's not the color change diaspore. It's that pink material. It's kind of a pinky lavender hue. Look at the size of this from a distance. So you can even, because of the size in the bail, you can use a much larger chain if you choose to. I love that just as I'm going to replicate, instead of me moving around all over the place, I'm just moving the piece a little bit to replicate when you move. And do you see now it's got like blues and purples and bright golden flashes. It is really all in the cutting that is going to make it shine in such a unique way. Let's go back up close, and then it's going to go to pinky purple as well when you're in another type of light. So it's really specialty. It's really brought out from the vault. I love those greens and golden colors it has. Very interesting, and yet is not going to be any longer that $59.99 price. Boy, have we changed the game here. This is a good one. Oh, and by the way, it's not even going to be close to $59. Do you like this one or something else? This one? Glad they're on the line because this one is about $2,800 under cost. So that's pretty good. Let's blow it out right now. $1,000. You know what? Skip over $19.99. I'll do better. It's a $922 stone. Largest we have by far. There are only a couple stones left. It's not even 19, 18, 17, 16. Let's sell it. Let's make it even better. My sapphire's still here. I got a lot of pieces still here, and that can't happen. And that's just because you're not here. That's all. You guys are here, and guess what? You're ready for the values. We've got all kinds of pieces that are still hanging out. You cannot miss out on. Call on those pieces that you've seen earlier as well, because you never know. It might still be waiting for you. This is not even, they're not even going to stick around for the lowest price? Oh, no. I'm not even done discounting yet. $1, first caller. I mean, what can I say? We're going to sell it. That's the way to sell. Am I right? Oh, they probably should have stayed on the phone lines. All right, well, it's here, first caller. Why not? We'll make it easy. You want to do it? We'll do it. I mean, why not? That's kind of what we got to do tonight. It's only a $6,000 piece. Hold on, we might have it gone. And if they got a request or something like that, that'll just be wrong. Okay, you got it, Jess? You got it. Who is it? I got to know. Jean. That took far too long, you guys. Hey, Jean, congratulations, that just sold. She just got a $6,000 piece. Jean, thanks for being with us tonight. We'll keep doing that. I'll probably have to do that a couple times tonight, this weekend, just to make sure, just to entice you to stay with me, okay? Whew. Now, if there's anything else you want, call us. That's the kind of values that are happening. Let's go to our next piece, which is new. I got a new one for you. So you don't know the price yet, but you're going to tell. Let's come on over. I know, Tony's like, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Jean just got the deal of a lifetime. Usually I only lose like, like $9 or $10, $900, $1,000 on those pieces. I just lost a lot of money on that piece, but I'll pay for it. It's no problem. I'll pay for it. Jean, I paid for your piece, and I'm glad I did. Enjoy it for me, okay? Here we go. Item number 112-1846. This is it. Wow. Okay, so now we're ready, right? And I see we got 5 of you here. That's good news. Yay. So let's talk a little bit about this one, which is really stunning. 112-1846. And we've added an upgrade here, have we ever? That is a $395 pink Morganite. Looks like a pink diamond, but bigger, because the biggest pink diamond I have is a 109. So this is even larger, right? $395, 18 points in pink diamonds, and then your 39 points in the white diamonds as well. This is just over the top gorgeous. And if you love pinks, and look at the white with it too, and how about some rose gold and some white gold together? Guys, have us on your speed dial or redial or whatever. Have us plugged into your phone in your favorites, or however is going to be the fastest way you can get in, okay? Because this is going to be quite the night here of shopping and saving. I promise you that. It already has been. We're 46 minutes in. I've given everything away. Here's the $395. About to do the same here, but as is, rose and white together. It's a really special piece, and it's not even going to be, oh my goodness, this $39.99 price is really good as it is. But, with all that extra diamond weight, did we get the 39 points up there? Let's add that to it as well. Because we've got the pink diamonds, but we don't have the white diamond weight of the 39 points there. And you can see it's a triple row, so it almost looks like these really cool, kind of like the striped effect down the sides, which is really nice. And then they get bigger as they reach that basket in the middle there where it is rose gold. It'll stay as is. That's a really pretty look with the rose gold meets the white gold. Same happening on the sides with the pink and the white diamonds. But how about giving this one away? $39.99. I don't think we're going to like it. So, I mean, we're seeing what we're doing here, right? Just to make sure everyone's on the same page. Be ready to go. It's going to be better than $39.99. I promise you, it will. I know that's in the script. I know that's on the computer system. I know. But I'm doing my own pricing. Our operators are working so hard to take hand orders tonight, all because of my foolishness up here. They got to take hand orders. We got to make them work extra hard. Half these guys are so young, they didn't even learn to write in school because they've been on computers since they were in kindergarten. They have no idea how to take a hand order. So this is really complicated. This is complicated stuff going on. So, I mean, seriously, right? They don't know. They're just like, I got to type it. I don't know. How do I do this? We're not even doing, watch this, not even going to be half off. It's not even $2,000. We're going to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going, and we're going to make it $14.99 first caller. That's it. $14.99 on a brand new piece with that $395. Complete and utter luxury is what that is. That pink Morganite, and remember, we call it pink Morganite for a very specific reason, because most Morganites are a blushy, peachy tone. You can see this is not that. It's true pure pink all the way through. It's got the perfect, we used really saturated pink diamonds, I might add, to make sure it was the perfect match. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And that would be, oh my goodness, can I just point out that if you have, and so many of you do, and have been absolutely just head over heels bonkers in love with your pink diamond wonder rings, how amazing would this be? Size-wise, shape-wise, if you popped on one or two of those pink diamond wonder rings alongside it, the perfect match. Would that be gorgeous or what? So you can do that. If you got those pink diamond wonder rings a couple weekends ago, how beautiful would that be with it? To add one or two. Again, totally up to you. Some of you just like you to add ones. Maybe it all depends on the day. Just day versus night or casual versus dressy. You may want to do that. $14.99 and then perfect pairing up with that wonder ring. That would be gorgeous. For the white diamonds too, by the way. But since we already have the white, the pink, the white, I'm just imagining the pink diamonds bookending it there and creating that ultimate ring guard action. That would be really something. So it looks like this one's going out. We'll find out who's got it. That is just luxury, no doubt about it. And a lot of people in on the phone lines, but it's going to be first caller who gets it, as we know, because I only have one. I wish we had more than one of everything. That would make my job a lot easier. It'd make you guys happier, but it's all we got is just the one. We're dealing with specialty material here, which is why we can't have 10,000 pieces and 25 pieces. These are really tough to do. So that's here. And then I actually have the same mounting. I thought we'd bring it out because it's the same mounting with a Zambar and garnet. Except the price tag. We might wait on that one. Thank you, Morganite gone. Let's show this one. It's a yellow diamond pendant that I have loved since the moment it got here. Because I was eyeing a ring that matches it in the retail world until I looked at the price and went, oh, it's $89,000. Well, a friend of mine bought it, and then I had to, of course, check it out. And, she wears it every day as her wedding ring now. And it's the same piece. And yet hers is a ring, so it's just on a band instead of on a bail. This is 112-1342, so 90 grand. Let's do a little better than that. It's 18 karat two-tone gold. Now, we have a lot to add in. Hopefully, Tony will come up to save you the typing because it's a 68-point total weight in your yellow and white diamond rounds. So actually, this is the better way. First, we're going to start with the middle there and work our way out. 63 points of emerald cut yellows. Then the round brilliants as well are going to be all together. They put all the round brilliants together, but it's the baguettes that are 54 and then the 68 points as well. So what this totals here is actually going to be a 181 total weight here, and what a value it is. It's a very big piece. It's got this great finishing, has a bail that's going to be, yes, diamonds by the yard worthy, or any of your favorite chains. And you can go with yellow or white gold because it is two-toned as it is, and that's all 18 karat, which is a little more unusual to see with a pendant. Let's show it to you from a distance here. Hour number one is almost complete, and that means you know what happens at the top of the hour. A top of the hour special, so make sure you stay with us for that. But this is going to be the big look here, and it's kind of like this medallion but with an emerald cut look overall. 1 inch top to bottom. We'll take it on over to the neckline here for you as well, so you can see what it's going to look like from more of across the room or across the dinner table or whatever it is. And there you can see you've got a really good look. How about that? And you can see the emerald cuts overall. It's got this emerald cut shape to it, but you get this mixture of baguettes, tapered baguettes, emerald cuts, round brilliants. So it's really creating quite the look here and very posh, right? First caller is going to take it, and in a hurry, because this one had a $49.99 TVON price. Look at that. I love this stack. The way it goes up from the basket, then to the white diamonds, then just builds and builds and builds up to the center. And yet it's not even $49, $39, $29, even $19.99 is too much for tonight. Let's blow it out. We have one. Gotta go. It's only going to be $18.88 to the very first caller on that one, with 181 in total diamond weight here. So really well done piece, and looks like so many of those rings that, we've had a lot of yellow diamond rings where we always pair up yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. When it's a bigger solitaire, we'll add white diamonds to the side. So I think about how this is going to work and coordinate so well with any of those ideas. But there's only one, and then we're going to show you the magic of tourmaline. Not all tourmalines can be magic, but certain stones, and I've had a couple of them in 21 years that have been very memorable, and I'm going to show you one of those memorable pieces here tonight. It is so good. So coming up, it's going to be on the way. It'll be 111-7475. Who got the Morganite, by the way, there, Sean? Pamela, well done. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. That is a really special piece. And then let's get to this tourmaline, because this pendant is only a moment away from going. You know that, right? $18.88. for $181. Look at how it breaks down. Natural yellow diamond. Those are 4 emerald cuts. All 4 of those 63 points. So think about how big those are individually. Really good size. Then it's all the baguettes that go around it. That's 54 points, and 68 points is essentially all the rounds, which includes yellow and white diamonds in the rounds. Everything that's around totals 68 points there. Exquisite piece, here it comes. This one needs no introduction. And you know what's fun about this one? You can kind of create your own name for it, because one thing for sure, it's special. It's important, and it's combining all of these different colors, from reds to pinks to beautiful goldens and yellows and oranges and even purples and blues in one stone without it being a bicolor. It's not a bicolor. It's different. It's all the colors blended together. Different colors blended together to make this fascinating one-of-a-kind stone. It's item number 1117475, and it's a 1069, and it's a round in the Portuguese cut with the diamonds down the sides, 27 points in the white diamonds, and it's gorgeous. And here's the deal. We have one-of-a-kind jewelry all the time. You hear me talking about it. We're talking about get on the phone lines, get ready, it's going to sell, and they do. But when we talk about pieces that cannot be duplicated, that we can, after we create a good couple hundred pieces of jewelry a day, right? And when we talk about pieces that we cannot create again, based on the individual stone you have here, what that is, what it's all about, what that color looks like, there are thousands of identified colors in tourmaline, but only certain stones, and there have only been a handful I've ever had the ability to show you. There are certain stones that combine multiple colors together without it being split. Not a line of demarcation, not like that. We've seen bicolor tourmalines where it's half green and half pink, or half golden and half green. This is not that. It's a lot of different colors coming together, combined, to give you overall, and not that it just ever sits as one color. That's the beauty of it. With the round cutting, as it moves, it sparkles. It shines different stone colors at different times. Watch this. We'll show it on the hand. It's like a kaleidoscope, really, of mixed colors in these beautiful different ranges. And it could not be better, because now it's on a discounted price tonight, and it's in the rose gold. It does have to stay in the rose gold, which I think makes perfect sense here for the stone. Why not? It's almost like looking at a pot barrage sapphire, but I've never had a 1069 pot barrage sapphire in a round. But you see the beauty that's happening here. And it's very, very specific, because even though we'll have other tourmalines and other big tourmalines, I do not have another one in the inventory that looks like this. So no, there cannot be another ring. And as you change, even we just changed angles here from up close to on the hand, and look at how the color is dimensional. It's shifting right before your eyes. Sometimes you're going to see more red, sometimes more pink, sometimes more golden, sometimes it's purples and blues. It's like a sunset, but all the colors at once. And that is really the beauty of the stone. It also is going to be less than $69.99, where it started and where it should be. Simple and easy. You're getting a one-of-a-kind. Is it inexpensive? No, but it shouldn't be. It's a really precious, rare, one-of-a-kind stone. And you can search high and low, museums, designers, TV, everywhere. You're not going to find another stone quite like it. And the best part is, it's not even $69.99. It's going a lot lower for our show and our discounting tonight. We have a few minutes, just 3, till our top of the hour. So this is another one of a kind, as everything has been so far tonight. And yet a lot of pieces going after the fact. Don't miss out on anything, because these values are incredible. And we're not asking for even half of this price, which is amazing, because that's $3,500, and that would make it go. But we're going to go a lot less than that. It's not $35,000, it's not $3,000, and it's not $29.99. And suddenly I think we're looking at this from a per carat perspective when it's nearly 11 carats. And we're thinking $29.99 on a piece like that when you've got a 10 carat 69. Well, that's astounding. Regular tourmalines wouldn't be priced that low. So, something to think about? Yes. Is it going to be $29.99? No, it's not. It's not gone yet. And we got to make sure of all pieces, this is the one that's got to go. It's not $29, $28, or even $27.99. I'm blowing it out right now. Take it if you love it. We've got a couple pieces left from this hour. This one should not be one of them, and that's because it's $27.77. That's it. $27.77 first caller only, and nobody, I mean nobody, is going to have a stone like it. Nobody. You have collectors. Do you hang with a good circle of friends who've got the good jewelry? They've got the good pieces. They have no problem spending $200,000, $300,000 on a piece of jewelry. We all know those people, right? And good for them. Great. They can do it. They love it. Do it. But you know what? There's nothing else like this anywhere. No matter how much you have to spend, no matter how much you shop those big design houses, those amazing elite you know what I'm talking about. All the even estate sales and the auction houses and all that. There's nothing like this. That's a really unique stone. So $27.77, that's it. We'll see who's got it. And then there's also a 2-carat ruby that's new tonight as well. So if you've been looking for the 2-carat range, have one of those. But I think it's time for top of the hour, don't you? We've got a really special heart-shaped ruby, but I really want to get to this black diamond because that is out of everything we've had, and we bring you all kinds of rare every night. There's very little in the black diamond world. And they've gone a little crazy of late. There's been a lot happening with, oh, you know, there's been a lot happening in pop culture around this stone. There's been a lot of people turning their attention yet again to black diamonds. So we're going to bring you one of those rare, rare, rare quality stones because that's the tough part with black diamonds. We know they're cool. We know they're luxury, but they're really tough to find a good quality. So we'll talk about that. $27.77 on this one. That's got to go. If you are just mesmerized or enamored by that stone, try it. Because remember, you have a 30-day money, or rather a 2-week, 14 days money-back guarantee. So that's really important too. I'm thinking of my business. I got a 30-day money-back guarantee. This company's got a 14-day money-back guarantee because they're dealing with some fine jewelry, right? So this is where, again, $27.77 is your piece to own, and try it. See if it just mesmerizes you when you get it at home. It's a really fun one to see. We're going to get to, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because it is our top of the hour, so we'll officially welcome you, but this is what's coming up. And oh so chic, oh so classic, and yet goes with everything. And it's really challenging, believe it or not, to find a stone like this. It really, truly is. So if you are not super familiar with black diamonds, we're going to discuss. And of course, it is hour number 2 already. Can you believe that? So our Thursday night already trucking towards the end here. We're so glad you're with us tonight. We have 2 hours left. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we have got a really good black diamond. It is the only one in the inventory, as a matter of fact. This is it. It's our very, very, very only one, and we're so excited to have it because it's a big size. So here's what's first of all. With black diamonds, you might be thinking, what's really quality in a black diamond? Because we're not going to evaluate it by quality standards like clarity gratings because it's opaque. So we don't need to look at it from a perspective of, does it have VS quality or is it internally flawless? Is it an I1 or an I2? We're not going to grade it in those ways because it is, in fact, an opaque stone. You're not seeing through it. But what still is the issue that a lot of you know about, because it may have been what kept you from black diamonds in the past, is the fact that this is a stone that usually has, its carbon is the makeup of a diamond. So with a black diamond, a lot of times you're going to see all these interesting characteristics and traits that you don't want to see that look almost like inclusions, but they kind of have what looks like a grainy surface to them. That is not the case with this stone. It has really got that beautiful shine, that metallic luster. For anybody who says it won't sparkle, it really does a sheen. It's almost mirror-like. It's really beautiful, beautiful the way it picks up the light. This is a classic mounting. It's our only black diamond in the inventory. I thought it'd be fun to show it to you during a discount night like tonight. And it's 112-1810 is your item number. This is so cool. And how about this? 361 in the center stone. Another 59 points in the white diamonds around it. And you can have any gold you want. Anything at all. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. And let me tell you, have fun choosing because it's going to look so good no matter what. It totally changes the look depending on the gold color you get. It can really play. I wish I had all the examples, but I can't because, as I told you, this is my only black diamond, so I can't show you how it looks in the yellow and the rose. But it really changes the look. Imagine that softness of the pink gold behind it. It's actually a really good combination. Yellow gold gives you a really, we've seen a couple of those before in the past, if you recall. They give it a really, you know, there's a richness to the yellow gold, kind of changes the look. I kind of like the fact that this mounting is the way it is with so many white diamonds around it, and then down the sides, kind of like the white gold. So it's up to you, but it's a really special piece. Now, 361, 59, all together, that's going to be 420 in diamonds. And we're really proud to have it, but it's still keeping it classic. You know, we look at it this way. If we're going to have, oh, I'm so glad. Pamela, she wanted to see this item. I was just talking about this yesterday, and I was wondering if they'd changed them out yet, and Pamela, they hadn't, but does she know she can get a change out in the gold, right? So yeah, we're gonna show those green diamond earrings coming up next, so Pamela, hang in there, we'll do it. But this is gonna be our black diamond, and what I was saying was I think it's so important that we did this. We kept it really, really classic, because knowing that we don't have these all the time like we do other pieces where you'll see one a day, one a night, we wanted to make sure that this was gonna have a really classic kind of universal appeal to it. So we kept it really classic in the halo, squared it off, and then gave it those extra diamonds to kind of point down the sides of the piece. Now here's what it looks like on, so you can judge the size. It's going to face up like very similar here in what a white diamond would face up like if you had a 3.5 or 360 in the white diamonds. But you can see it in the white gold here, really, really well done. I'll tell you what, see what I mean for that shine? It's almost like got a mirror-like finish to it. The whole surface of the stone is gonna light up and reflect. It's really well done. And it's, you know what, there's a huge value here. I love it at $39.99. But I want to try something for our top of the hour. And then, yes, we're going to bring out the designer green diamond earrings that we have coming up, which are really fabulous, that I have loved for a while. And they have a better price, Pamela, too. So we're really excited about those. But here we go. Instead of $39.99, I'm going to make this really easy right now. And we're going to put them, let's just put it on the auction block. See who's out there, right? And I don't mean starting at $3,000 or even $2,500. Let's make it real interesting. And not even start at $2,000. I was thinking $1,500. Let's really get a lot of phone lines rocking. It's the night to shop. You want a money back guarantee? You want a sale price? You want everything all at once? It's happening right now. And it's not going to be $1,500. There's $420 in diamonds here, all together, all throughout this incredible ring. And yet, I'm not starting at 15 because that's not going to do it. I don't have the open yet. We're going to do better. And we're going to do a $10 increment so there's no worries there. And we'll just let everybody in so that if you're not the first bidder, don't worry too much about it. It's not going to mean a lot of extra price tag to you. But it's also not 14, not 13, not 12, not 11. We're going to start at $1,000. $1,000. And I anticipate a lot of busy phone lines here on something like that. At $1,000. And let me tell you, if you don't have a black diamond yet, I know we talk about collector's diamonds all the time. We have our yellows and we have our pinks and we have had blues and oranges and chameleons and all these great rare exotics. But if you're collecting, you may not have a black diamond yet. And yet I think there's something to be said for really versatile pieces. I think a black and white diamond ring is going to be one that you end up wearing a lot in your collection. So let's just give it 60 seconds. You know what? I was going to give it 60 seconds, and then I realized we have all these requests building. You know what I'll do? I have nobody on the phone lines, nobody verifying, nobody. And this is white, yellow, or rose gold, you decide. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this $9.99 to the very first caller who says yes and wants it, and we'll give it 60 seconds that way. So instead of 60 seconds to open it up and then have a several-minute auction and have everybody compete against each other, I'll just give you a great price like $9.99 and we'll see who gets it first. This is where, again, speed is really going to be your advantage tonight. If you can be fast on phone lines, you're getting in on the deals that nobody else can get. Take a look at that. White, yellow, or rose. Totally up to you. Did you have a question, Sean? Oh, which one? The Kunzite from earlier or? Which one? Oh, the yellow and white. Good. Very good. So that diamond pendant is gone. Congrats on that one. And this is here. Ooh, okay. 40 seconds remaining. Welcome to Thursday. All night long. Values you've never seen before. That's another great style I could see with a little wondering action. And maybe if you, even if you wanted to put the pink diamonds or the yellow diamonds around this, that'd be a really good look. So that should not be here. $9.99 for 4 carats 20 in diamonds with a really important black diamond that we don't hardly, and maybe that's the tough part. You know, we get more accustomed as viewers and just as shoppers, we get more accustomed to something the more we see it, right? Like, if you've never shopped for something even at the grocery store, like I don't really, like, what's something I don't buy? Cereal. I could not tell you what a box of cereal is in a grocery store. I have no idea if it's like $3 or if it's like $8. I have no idea. I have no idea what a box of cereal costs. No idea. If you don't buy something a lot or see it a lot, you don't know what it costs, right? You can be the most well-versed on the eggs and what a tomato costs, but maybe you don't buy cereal. You don't know. I think it really is one of those situations where we don't have black diamonds on the show, hardly ever. So we may be a little unaware of where are they supposed to go? What are they supposed to cost? I can tell you, though, as someone who's been in the business, and this is my business, this is one of those where that's not a normal price tag to see. Did you have a question, Keon? Oh, okay. So that's here at $9.99. Well, that's good. Let me know if you like it, because we're only going to have that one. And then you know what I'm going to do here is going to bring out Pamela's requests here, which are, and please, Pamela, I never know if our requester's on the phone lines or who's on the phone lines because I don't have a way to know that. So call me early, because I'll tell you right now, this is probably going to be one of those that it would be lovely to have about 50 pairs the way these are priced. There is a brand new markdown from the last time you even saw them. So if you're remembering and recollecting a different blowout price that, let me tell you, was a blowout price, that as I said before, these wouldn't be here past the $59.99 had they been set in a different gold color. I am still, even with a brand new markdown tonight, I'm still going to allow you to change the gold color. We can still, and I already advocated for it, but they said no, somebody might like them in the rose, so we'll leave it. We don't want to change it unless we have to, which I get because it costs us about $3,000 to change it, you know, and remake a mounting. Because 1116718 is the item number. It's 22 points in green diamonds. They're like a neon green. They're natural. There's a carat 74, though, in diamond pave work in this rose. That's probably why they opted for the rose gold. They thought roses and rose, that makes sense. I personally would do them in white or yellow. I think the white gold would be stunning, but that's up to you. They are omega backs. We are still going to allow you to change the gold color if you want to, and there's a brand new reduced price. And yes, the black diamond, if you want it, take it. Just let me know when it's gone. Let me know when it's gone, because I'm just, you know, yeah, $9.99 should be gone. Here's our 22 plus 174. So how about 196 total weight in diamonds? I'll take it. In the rose earring, which I'll show you on the earring or on the ear, it's a really beautiful, bold look. That's why we had to do an omega back. Hey, Pamela, come on in if you like them, because I know it was your specific request. Want to make sure that you have a chance, even if you're used to them being $59.99, great, but they're going lower. There's actually a brand new price tag today, just on the way out tonight, just to make sure they go. And hey, if you want them in the rose, take them in the rose. They're about 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. There's your omega backing, so they will sit just like this on the ear. You can't rotate them, right? And I'll show you one. Do you have Pamela on the line by any chance, Will? Does she want a better deal than where she last saw them? I know they were amazing at $19.99. Wait a minute, $19.99? Still stuns me that they're still here. There's an even better price tonight, and it's an extra $500 off. They're $14.99. Yeah, and you get to choose your gold color. And this is what they look like on. I've got one on here just for a moment so you can see what they look like in case you've never seen them before, and they're sold. So congratulations on those. Well done. Back to the wheel we go. Those are gone. I got to move along because we got a lot to show you. Black diamond is verifying, and now we've got those rose earrings gone. Congrats on them. I don't have my next item ready yet, but I do now. It's a Royal Zambaran, and it's got that same mounting with the pink and the white diamonds that we saw with the pink Morganite, but this is that Royal Zambaran garnet, equally as stunning with the pink and the white. 112-1611 is the item number, and that would be your 702. Royal Zambaran, also 18 points in pink diamonds and 39 points in white diamonds as well. And it also happens to be a big blowout. So we're on our way. So 112-1611, welcome to the show. Let us know what requests you have, because we've only got another hour of jewelry, but I have 2 hours left of airtime. So that means we are waiting for your requests, because it's a big sale day. We are kicking off the holiday weekend with a big sale. I'm putting everything on sale, but giving you a money back guarantee. And so here we are with a great value, 702. It's the Vegas stone, Tony. That's the area code out there. So I think of that as Vegas, so 702. And then you also have 18 points in pink diamonds, 39 points in white diamonds. That's the same as that mounting we saw with the pink Morganite, because it's the same mounting. But it's a beautiful color shifting Tanzanian red, purple, blue, pink garnet instead. And that is, look at that, bright, bright, bright. See, now that it pops up, let me clean it up, and then we'll actually put it on the hand for you as well, so you can see how beautiful it is from afar. And that's what it's going to look like on. Another one where, sorry guys, everything is so large. I'm trying to prop them up best I can here. And this is going to be where you get a great stone. Do you see the kind of transparency you get and the glow that happens as a result? That also, remember what we were talking about, pink diamonds. There are pink diamonds running right down the middle of that ring, so it'd be beautiful with the pink diamond wonder ring, 1 or 2 of them. You got a great chance to pick it up here and add to it. And we're going to make it even better than $49.99. This one started a little higher than the Morganite, because that one, the previous one started at $39. This one started at $49.99 because it's a really big Zambaran. It's not as tricky to get the Zambarans in the 2 and the 3 carat sizes, but once they go up, usually when we see anything over 3, that's when they start to really elevate in price tag. The beauty of this one is it's a tiny price tag. It's not elevating in price tag. It is descending in price tag, and quickly. And so what that means is we're going to blow it out right now. For less than $2,000, make it $19.99. And Betty, we've got your request coming up. She wants a green garnet or a spessartite garnet. And then how about some big hoops with big diamonds? You got it. The biggest ones we do coming up. They'll be on the way. Will, is she thinking about keeping those in the rows? Yeah, me too. I totally tried to get them to change it, and they said, no, 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 wait until they sell. So, yeah. So the good news is we should be able to do that, and it might take a little extra time, but well done on those. So, Betty, I've got both your hoops and your green garnet to look at. So we'll start here, and when we get green garnets, typically it's either going to be Savarite. Betty, you'll have to let me know. If you'd prefer Savarite, which is a deeper green, we can kind of shift gears here. But I do happen to have one of our Marilani mints here for you, and this is not any Marilani mint. It's actually one of the largest ones we ever had. And it's a major 4 carat 33 pear shape. This is the color changing variety. So Betty, like I said, if you want to go Savarite, we don't have a 3 to 5 carat without it being about $35,000 in a Savarite. This is a similar, interestingly enough, it's a huge size, and it's not $35,000. It is a 4 carat 33, 111-9162. 433 pear shape. It's one of those wider pairs too, so it's really going to give you a lot of look. It has 33 points in yellow diamonds. Then it has another, a carat 11 in white diamonds. 2-tone gold, 14K, and one of the largest. Remember when we debuted this? It wasn't all that long ago, and there was very little over a carat. This is a huge stone to be able to get in the Marilani mint world. Now, that's part of what makes it so exciting. It's a beautiful, bright, shining, shimmery color. Very clean, which is rare. But the other aspect that makes it so unique, and it doesn't even say it up there, so I'm going to have to remind you, this is a color-changing, phenomenal gem. It actually goes not from green to a light green, not from green to a yellow, it goes green to red. Probably the most famous color-changing stone the world has ever known is alexandrite. And that is partly because, and it's so expensive and it's so tough to find, but a big reason why that's so beloved is that it has it's a really big contrast between the colors. It goes from green to red. Really, alexandrites were really the only stone known to do that until the discovery of the Marilani mint, which wasn't all that long ago, from Tanzania. There's only one deposit, one source, generally much smaller stones. It's so exciting to have this for you. It's a big one. It's not inexpensive, but it is our largest here in the Marilani mint. Green to red, sparkles and beautiful and bright and just the ultimate. Come on over and take a look. And you know what we're going to do here? I have got the value of a lifetime if you'd like it, but it's not inexpensive, but it has come down from the $30,000, which is where a Savarite, which doesn't change color, would be in that size. We're actually making this one a lot better. It's not even going to be $10,000. It is $99.99 for one collector out there. Color changing stone, green to red. It's exceptional. It's super rare. And we've given this gorgeous mounting. Look at this on the hand. I love the way it sits up on that basket. It's like sits on a perch. So everything is elevated up off the hand. Then you have this incredible look on the hand. What about that? Beautiful, bright, bigger stone there, $99.99. Now we also have some hoop earrings that are coming up by request as well that are going to be our largest diamonds individually and total. I think our 4 carats are all sold out, but those are the really small stones. We're going to bring you some really big stones, which works for a lot of people because it's going to be that smaller diameter still. A lot of times to get bigger carat weights, like we're going to show you now, this is one of those, oh my goodness, we have not seen these forever. The last time I had these, they were sold out, so it looks like I'm sorry, this is going to be, sorry guys, this is a moment. I just looked down at the price tag. We need to talk. This is going to be the single best value of the day. No question, no doubt, 100%. Wow. Betty and anybody else who wants a hoop. Let's start with some specs here. And thank goodness this item number is going to be so old because it's going to drive the price down. This is 1110,339. Oh my goodness. What is happening here with this price tag? Oh my gosh, you're going to love these. First of all, it's an inside-out style. They are 1 inch, which tends to be the most popular worldwide size of hoop because we all love the 1 inch. They're not too long, they're not too short. You have to really, in my opinion, have to have a 1 inch to see and appreciate the inside-out styling. You have to. But these are all huge diamonds. Let's talk about that because it's 336 in diamonds. So what that's going to give you is not just about length of the hoop, but it's about the width that these diamonds create. Each hoop, for example, let me show you with just one here. It'll be a little easier to see. In the front of the hoop, you're going to have 2, 4, 6, 7 stones in the front, right? Top to bottom, right up front. In the back, you have 5 stones. That means altogether, you're getting 24 stones in the pair, 12 stones per earring, right? So let's calculate for a moment how big each and every one of those round brilliant diamonds are, because that's what makes it so exceptional, right? 7 stones in the front, 5 stones in the back. Here's what I'm going to show you. 336 is the total weight. I need you on the lines right away. This is too good. Those are 14-point round brilliants each. I'm about to show you one here on the hand and on the ear. Oh my goodness. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. We have backed up calls. I am not even kidding. This is the value. Forget about tonight. Forget about Labor Day weekend. Forget about diamond hoops in general. I'm going to tell you something, and this is a big statement to make because I measure them here just to show you what 1 inch looks like up against the ruler. Look at the side profile and how much gold is required. This is a snap closure. It's got a hinge at the base. They open up just like so. You open it up, you give it a little lift and open. These have never been opened before. They're brand new. We sold out of these the last time I had them on the air, which goes back probably about a year. And then they close by going like this. It's real hard. You can just push it. You push it and wait for the click. I'm going to try one on, but let me tell you something. Those are 14-point round brilliants. Guys, that is not an accent stone anymore. That is not an accent stone. That is major. 10 points are major. 14 points is like engagement ring center stone worthy, almost, right? Wait till you see these on. They camouflage your piercing itself. They're your great everyday style. And let me just say, they're really comfortable. For being big stones and big gold weight, they're really comfortable on. That's how they look from a distance away, so you can really see how beautiful they are, how much shine. And remember, the deluxe style of a hoop is inside and out. So that means diamonds lining the outside front of your hoop, diamonds lining the inside of the back of your hoop. All you see are diamonds. VS, we still do VS even in our earrings. Fabulous round brilliant, ideal cuts, 14 points each and every one of them. They are incredible. They really are. That's your 1 inch drop. This is your everyday from here on out earring. This is your everyday. If you love diamonds and can't get enough, every single day you put these on, you will be so proud to wear them, proud to own them, proud at the value you got tonight, which is not, I'm doing this, let's now show them up close, and I'll show the two together so you can see. And remember, this is the yellow gold. Probably the least favorite because we usually love to see our white diamonds in the white gold. Because why? It shows off how white and bright the diamonds are. So think about getting white gold, or we even offer the rose gold if you want to. But here's the other thing. These are supposed to be, because I sold these out the last time they were on the air, and we told you it'd be the last time until they come back at a new price. Oh my goodness, what a value this is. Can't say enough about it. Whatever you do, don't wait to dial in. Please dial in right now. Even if you think it's just a pipe dream, it's just a maybe, it's just a whatever, we are so limited because we only have a couple pairs that we've created again. The last time I had these on the air, they were not this price, by the way. And we warned you at the time. We had a certain quantity. They sold out. It was during some kind of sale event. Forgive me, I don't remember which one it was, but we had a sale event going, and they completely sold out. Every pair was gone, and we warned you that the next time they would come back, they would be at a higher price. It's getting to be Labor Day weekend in a few hours. These are $79.99. That is their today new price. So if we were just going to say, let's make it that price they should be because of where diamonds and gold have elevated to, that should be where they are at $79.99. They're not. We're going so much lower than that, to the point where I'm going to take them lower than they've been, lower than they were in that last sale event. You will go crazy berserk over these pieces, but I don't have enough to go around for everybody who wants a pair. I promise you that. They're not going to last. And that right there, that is the problem. So that's why you want to dial in early. This value is got to be wrong, misprint, mistake, something. But this is the hoop to own. I'm a hoop girl. I live in hoops. There is not a day that goes by that I do not wear a hoop earring. I have different sizes, different shapes, different stones. I wear my small ones when I'm even just like, hanging out at the gym. I'm wearing small hoops, all my little hoops. Obviously on the air, wearing bigger hoops, so, you can see them. It's really one of those things. This is the only one I think you need. If you just want to have one pair forever and you want them to be great quality, amazing look, great style, comfort, for being big stones, they're comfortable, all of that, this is the hoop to own. No doubt about it. But it's the price tag that's why I'm up here talking to you guys, because otherwise we just price it. I just need you to realize how great a value this is, because it is second to none. And the fact is, they're not even, remember that price is where they should be today. $79.99, and by the way, anybody would pay that, because in retail, these go for $25,000 a carat. I'm not kidding, $25,000 a carat for VS diamonds, and that's just for light accents. These are huge 14-pointers. Keep in mind that retail price would be in the neighborhood of $84,000. I'm not kidding you. And all that gold and all that workmanship that goes into it, you got to get a pair. You got to tuck them away for holidays. Get them for that birthday. Even if that birthday's 10 months away, get them, because you need to start wearing. There's no value like this between now and then. Get them now. And if you think you're going to love them, you're going to be very surprised at how low we're going. I cannot possibly get $79.99 on this Labor Day weekend kickoff. So here's what I'm going to do. They are not $79. They're not even half of this price at $4,000. Let me tell you, at $4,000, that's basically $1,000 a carat. You know what? Let's go exactly there. If they're $1,000 a carat, that's $33.60. No charge for the labor or the gold. That is mega value. Hey, operators, I have a question. Is anybody thinking about the hoop so far? We got some smart shoppers, and they trust in Lolo. Because if Lolo's up here talking about this is going to be the biggest value I've ever had in a diamond hoop, and I'm an expert in diamond hoops because before diamond hoops were on TV, I was making them myself. In the wholesale world, I was making them for myself because nobody did inside-out hoops for a while. They're kind of a newer concept. This is still, we usually just see diamonds on the outside of a hoop. This whole concept of inside-out styling in a big size like this is really new. So, Keon, are you thinking about him? You thinking about him, Will? You thinking about him, Sean? You thinking about him, Tim? Andy's got a caller. Jess has got a caller. Christine's got a caller. I'm going to tell you something. This is going to fly. I don't even know if I have enough to go around for everybody who's on the lines now, because they're not $33.60. That is the value of a lifetime, because remember, if I had 1 point, teeny, tiny, itty, bitty stones, you'd be going crazy for that price. Those are not teeny, tiny, itty, bitty stones. They're 14-point round brilliants in white, yellow, or rose. And they're not even $3,360. They're not $32.99 or $31.99. They're not even $3,000. We have already approached the biggest value we've had in diamond hoops all time, because they're not even $3,000. But before you say a big old yes, please, who are my big diamond gals? Who are the gals that love their diamonds, want to wear them every day? Maybe they're not every day. It doesn't matter. Even if this is your special occasion earring, you're still getting them for the value they are. You get them for the value we're bringing you tonight. It is better than any sale event price. Believe it or not, they're not even $29.99. Think that's good? It's amazing. I'm in the diamond wholesale world every day of my life. We do better than wholesale. And I'm proving that to you already with that price tag. In fact, that's where they should be at TVON. $84,000 retail, $8,000 here, and now they're under $3,000. But they're going lower than that. And if you miss out on them tonight, my goodness, well, there will be another time. But I would expect to see that price, not this one. And the fact is that tonight, on this Thursday, happening live here, we're giving you a price tag that I'm going to tell you right now, truthfully, honestly, that is the way I operate, guys. We can't make these for this price. I could literally walk with you hand in hand downtown wholesale in the second biggest jewelry district in the country, and we could not buy the loose diamonds for the price we're going to give you the earrings for. They're finished. They're in a lot of gold. They're an inside-out style. This takes in a lot of workmanship to create them. And they're not even $29 or $28 or $2,799. This is unheard of. However you can do it. Sometimes, you know, I as a shopper, there are those moments when you see something and you know you've got to have it. Have you ever, Jess, I heard you say that the other day. You said that about the paw necklace. She said the second I saw the paw necklace, I knew I had to have it. And I thought, that's a universal shopping mantra by gals who know what they like and know the good stuff when they see it. If you just simply know it, when you see it, you got to have it. Well, this is the time. You figure it out, you make it, you find a way, and you know what? You are saving thousands and thousands of dollars. I would get one pair in every gold color if it suits your budget. Get them in all the gold colors. Get them while they're here because they're not even $2,799. This is the value of a lifetime. I brought you a lot of hoops. People joke with me all the time that we need to just do literally a tape so that if I ever don't make it here on time or whatever, or, you know, there's a big, you know, the freeway closes, we should just have a tape of me selling diamond hoops because they're always here. And we should have every single one, and it'd take 3 hours to go through them all. This is the biggest value we have on a diamond hoop, and that is so completely counterintuitive because these are the biggest diamonds we have in a hoop. So they should not be the lowest price or the biggest value, but they are. And that's not even $27.77. We're almost sold out already because I see a lot of hands up in the air of my operators who are each taking a pair, and they're not even this price. They're going lower than this. All you got to do is call in. If you've never shopped here before, let me tell you, this is the time you start shopping right now for this icon, for this classic, for this beautiful quality, exquisite idea, and something you will wear. And if you don't think you're going to live in those, I would say get them at home and find out. Because you might find that even if you think you're going to wear them once in a while, you might find that you're reaching for them every single day because they're your favorite. And they're not even $27.77 a pair. This is it. And whoever requested these, Betty, thank you so much. This is really the highlight of my week here to be able to do this. Really, truly is. This is the highlight. This is something I'm so thankful you asked for. And you know what? I'll try them on again, but they're not even $27.77 a pair. Get as many as you can. Get them in white, yellow, or rose. Get a couple pairs. Tuck them away for holidays. They're not even $2,700. They're $2,699 a pair. I've never seen anything like it. That's unheard of value. And those are for, again, 14 pointers all the way through. You get 24 individual 14-point stones in round brilliance in the inside-out style in solid gold. And there has to be a lot of gold because you have the bigger diamonds. There's more gold required the bigger the diamonds are. Now, operators, please let me know how many you have because this is it. We have final call ready. Let me know so we can count them down so I can let everyone else know how few are left. Joyce, do you have a pair? Christine, do you have a pair? Jess, do you have a pair? All right, so Andy, Will, and Tim, and Sean. No, okay, so Sean's not, but guys, we are backed up on our lines, so bear with us if you're waiting to get in and get through. Do you have any questions, Tim? What do you need? I'll help you out. I know the answer, I promise. You've got a pair? Tell me, thank you. I'm gonna keep track up here. Everyone's on the line, so it's best for me to keep track. So every operator we've got is busy. $26.99. Again, are they the most inexpensive hoops? No, I got hoops for $9.99. But for only a bit more, you're getting a deluxe. You're not getting 60 points in diamonds or 40 points in diamonds. This is $336. Only 12 stones per earring. That is the best value by far we've ever had. You're going dramatically under $1,000 a carat for the biggest diamonds we have here in jewelry, truly. I have tennis bracelets that have smaller stones. These are the largest stones we have in a piece of jewelry besides our, individual 1-carat diamonds. Who got your pair? Mary took the pair of yellow gold over here. Thank you so much, Mary. Enjoy them. $26.99. And again, if you are thinking maybe they're a little too large, maybe they're a little too bold, I implore you to try them because if you don't love them, you can send them back and that's no problem. And we can find just smaller. We can find just smaller stones, smaller size, maybe an oval shape instead of whatever you want. Whatever you want. Like I said, we have no shortage of hoops, but this is the pinnacle, the deluxe version, the must-have. This is it right here. And the fact that I have 2 pairs available right now, and Sean, you did get a pair, right? Okay, so, a tanzanite? Which one? Sure, you can tell me, I'll remember. If it was Monday night, I won't remember, but Wednesday night, I'll remember. Yeah, which one? The one I showed at the end? Yeah, does she need to see it again? Which one was it? Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you. Who was that? Thanks, Virginia. Thank you so much. I remember it well, and it's a beauty. Okay, so $26.99. Last call on hoops. Jess, do you have a pair back there? Okay, so we are down to one pair. And I have all the diamonds, but they're not set yet because we don't know what gold color you're going to want. So we have the diamonds set aside to make a certain number of hoops where we have one pair we can make remaining. That's it. That's all. And so I'm going to have to give these a clock, even though if I had my druthers, I would stay on this for the next 87 minutes. And then I'd bore some of you to tears. But that's okay, because I'm going to tell you right now, that is amazing. That is, it's a value that as people pop in and out of the show all night, I would want everybody to be able to see this and have the privilege of shopping this value. But the fact is we have one pair we can make remaining going forward. Andy, who got your pair? Who? Marty. Marty, thank you so much. What about you, Will? Who got your pair? Ginger. Ginger in Texas, yeah? She loves her diamonds. Yay, Ginger. Thank you so much. What about you, Tim? Do you know who got your pair? Or you're still on the line, but who is it? Eddie? Betty. Oh, Betty's our requester. Can you thank her for me again? Because I thanked her on the air, but I know she's been on the line. Thank you for making the request. Otherwise, these would not have been here tonight. So we all have Betty to thank, because trust me, they would have never let me show these tonight. Never in a million years. I could beg and plead all I want. But see, if you make a request, you tend to get what you want. I can make requests and I don't always get what I want, because we can't, you know, they're not so keen on me losing this kind of money on every piece of jewelry, but it is something that we do like to do for your request. So Betty, thank you again for making that request, and oh my goodness, what fun those are. So now another request has come out to play, and these are the orange diamonds from last night. So speaking of last night, for Frank. Hi Frank, thank you so much. Let's just show these if you missed last night, because I get it, there was a lot going on and, you know, all that weather stuff happening, and my goodness. So if you just needed to look at something, like Virginia just took something from last night, and now we've got Frank asking for something for last night. So let me show these orange diamond earrings again. And so you're more than welcome to let us know, and then we can, if it's still here, show it to you. We'd love to. One more pair left. So let me give it a final 60 seconds before we officially move on to the orange diamond earrings that I'm going to bring out, which are a stud style. And this is your last call on these hoops. And oh my goodness, they are so stunning. I cannot say enough about that value, because what that actually, you know what, let's do some other math. We talked about the individual diamond size, but what I think is even more impressive here is probably just to think about, if we're talking about $26.99, and we are, and you think about $336 in diamonds, obviously we're under $1,000. Do you realize you're paying like $800 a carat for VS diamonds that are huge? That is so unheard of. You can't buy commercial grade diamonds for prices like that often. And commercial grade diamonds are like the diamonds that are just utilized not for jewelry, but to cut other diamonds, because you need a diamond to cut a diamond. Diamonds are that hard. They're that tough. You need diamonds. People use the term tough as nails all the time, and I prefer tough as diamonds, because not only they're tough in that actual literal strength, but also they're also tough in the way they're formed, right? Sometimes it's fun to think about diamonds. You know, some of the most beautiful things in life, like diamonds, are created under immense pressure. And I think a lot of us as humans can relate to that, because sometimes our best moments are sometimes we come out of moments or situations in life, right, where we're under a lot of pressure or a lot of stress, or we go through tough things where we don't even know how strong we are until we, you know, come out the other side, right? And so I liken diamonds a lot to that, because of those really interesting circumstances that require in the earth for them to form in the first place, right? So they're tough from a literal standpoint, that 10 on the Mohs scale, you know, hardest natural substance on earth, but they're formed in really tough environments and under tremendous pressure. So that really is what makes diamonds cool. And pretty much every diamond, I mean, I don't want to get on this soapbox right now because I don't have time, but isn't it fascinating? Have you guys noticed this, that almost every diamond you shop for now is actually lab grown? Almost nobody's selling natural diamonds anymore. The biggest diamond retailer online, who started diamond retailing online, like they've been around since, you know, online was around. And they were one of the first to do it, really the first. They claim to be the first. And they still sell diamonds, quote unquote, online. You know, it sounds like a color of the sky and then a river in Egypt. Yeah. And so there's just all they lab grown. They're all about lab grown. Everyone, even on TV, lab grown, lab grown, lab grown. And I get it. They're still the same chemical composition, and they can look like a diamond, but they're not from the earth. So there's not a lot of rarity when you have the ability to make as many as you want, right? You can make them at any time, and you can make as many as you want and all that. So there's a difference. And most of what you're shopping for today out and about is a lab-grown diamond, which is just kind of boggles my mind because the prices are oftentimes so much more than what we charge for really, really, really fine quality, natural from the earth diamonds. And that's where listen, I'm all for it. See, this is my philosophy. If you're going to get a fake man-made stone, and because you want to prioritize the price, I'm all for that. I totally get that. I love that our world has options for you, but I'm just going to advocate a really good CZ. I just think that it's, to me, natural or faux. And so the natural should be a little bit more, and the faux should be really, really inexpensive. And the prices that people are getting for lab-grown diamonds are crazy right now. So I really love that when we can bring prices like that was a perfect example of that. Trust me, you would pay more if those were lab-grown stones, and ours are not. So ours are mother-made. That Mother Nature made, the actual real deal. So mine from the earth. So if that is something that you enjoy because of that rarity, because of that collectability, that rarity, that special nature, and everything we just talked about the way they're formed, and that's why there aren't, an unending number, is that you've got that option to get and spend less than you would for something made in a lab. So that's that. So here we go, orange diamonds. Now we're talking about a color of diamond that's really rare, and they're 1119221. We had these yesterday, last night, so I'll make this brief. They're 33 points in the oval orange diamonds with 54 points in the double halos around them, and you do have a centered post, so you can wear them like you see them here, east to west, or you can choose to wear them north to south. That is totally up to you, but they are a post and butterfly backing, and we have this opportunity right now to get you this really special look. And let me show them on the hand first, then we'll put them up to the ear for you as well. But they're also going to be, quick recap here, from $19.99, really they did start at $59.99, but even just in the last couple of days, we were looking at a $19.99 offer. Now we're getting a lot lower than that. Here's what they look like from a distance away with that measurement. And there you can see, I'll turn it around, it's a little easier perspective to see there, but you've got that really special look, which is going to be really about 3/8 of an inch there, top to bottom. And then obviously we'll put them up to the ear for you. Not $19.99, they're only $1,499 for the pair. So I know it was Frank that was asking for those. So thank you for the request there, Frank. And that's what they would look like from a distance away on against the ear. That's how I would choose to wear them. Very north to south, very elongated in the style. I think that's really what was intended. But if you want to, do a little diagonal or do the full east to west, you certainly can. Centered post allows you to do that with ease. Still have one pair of those incredible 336 diamond earrings we can create for you. And now the orange diamond earrings are here for only $14.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. It looks like they're going out. So we'll see who's got them. And then that's just, that's a one pair only situation because I don't have anything else in orange diamonds at all besides what you're looking at right there. So really huge value. Congrats if you get them, $14.99. And then shall we show you next? Well, we do have that really special tourmaline is here. The big blue sapphire is here. Have a you remember that opal earring we had earlier, $5.99 for opal earrings in drops with diamonds. They're here as well. Let's keep on rocking. Orange diamonds are here. So open to anybody. Open to the first call that says yes. Actually, let's come in even closer here. Look at that. Why not? Just go ahead and I'll refocus and we'll just scrutinize them all day. Look at that. Great quality on those orange diamonds. That is your close-up. So they should be gone. $14.99, huge value. And then speaking of diamonds, just mentioned this at the top of the show. We had a green, yellow they're calling it, GIA, has a green yellow. This would actually go well with those earrings it was Pamela that picked up the earrings, right? Will, I think that was Pamela who got them. Were we able to do those in white gold for her? Were we able to do those in the white gold for her? Yes, good. I'm so glad. Sean, did you have a Paraíba request? Okay. I'm going to get ready to show you a really, really rare green. Do you have this one? You do. Okay, those are gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here is something new. Oh, wow. It's actually a green, yellow diamond with pink diamonds, with white diamonds, and it's GIA certified. So just wanted to flash it. If you're interested, let me know. We got a great value on that one, and it is a 52 pointer actually. So a really, really, really good size. And also, a couple pieces left from earlier in the show. We've had about an hour and 40 minutes down, hour and 18 to go. So we got a really, really special little selection coming up. Last pair of diamond hoops if you want them. Really important diamond hoops. And then, how about this? You want to see some emerald? We've got a really affordable emerald in a designer ring. I'm going to tell you the whole story here because we have something really special happening. So call me if you like this. I know it's a little bit more, it doesn't have a ton of visible green to it. It's mostly yellow, and I know we've had yellow diamonds before, but if you want something that's actually certified as a green yellow, that's it. So this ring, speaking of green, let's go all green here with the fabulous, fabulous emerald that is so gorgeous. By the way, Keon, who got those orange diamond earrings? Do you know yet? Yeah, good. Sounds good. Karen? Karen, was it? Carrie. Carolyn. Third time's a charm. All right, we got it. Thank you, Carolyn. Enjoy. So here we go. 40-point Colombian. Emerald. This mounting is fairly new. This is the fun story. We had I have this mounting in white gold tonight in a new piece with a merengue spinel. And it's a tiny little merengue. And I kid you not, the ring is $4,000. And I thought, some of you guys know emerald a little bit more than merengue because it's one of the big classics, as we call the big three. So this is one of those that emeralds are really tricky. Not everybody who loves emerald gets an emerald, and there's one principal reason why. It's because usually they don't give us a lot of clarity, right? That's their whole thing. That's what they always are challenged in that way. So what we're going to bring you right now is 112-1718. It's giving you a very bright, elongated, super clean, emerald cut Colombian 40-point stone here that also happens to have a really good 53-point diamond weight that are burnished into the ring. Now, there's a slight concave design to the band itself, so you see, I mean slight, it's subtle. See how it just barely, a little bit dips in towards the middle? That's what I mean by concave. It's not just flat. And that's really good because it changes a little bit of the dimension. I know you're seeing some glare off the ring, but let me move it around so you can see this is all highly polished in your choice of gold color. So let me show you what's here. I think it's here somewhere. I'm going to flash this merengue. This was the new one tonight. And I thought, well, isn't this interesting? And if you want it, we can always present it to you and give you the whole look and all that. But here it is. This is the small merengue that I have that's new that they wanted me to offer to you for $39.99. It's the same exact mounting except it's in white gold, which is also why I wanted to show it so you can see what it would look like in white gold. I'm probably not going to present it unless you really, really beg me to because it's $4,000. The same ring over to your right is with an emerald that is, yes, 40 points, but looks bigger. That's what they do. Because, for example, that's an 80-point merengue. So obviously this one's looking bigger. This one's looking bigger than 40 points. We see that. Let's move this to the side. If you need to see it again to kind of, judge if you want it in white, yellow, or rose, we'll help you. But let's now concentrate on this beautiful, bright, there it is, gleaming and glowing Colombian emerald. This one should be more. If the merengue, I'm sorry, but merengues are really, really rare, but an emerald that looks like that is going to be more money than a merengue. It is. You've got the clarity, you've got the glow, you've got that super beautiful elongated cutting. So this one's supposed to be $59.99. Totally makes sense. A lot of gold, a lot of diamonds, complicated setting style, that's on us. We just put all those bigger diamonds. You see different sizes of diamonds, but all bigger individually set into the gold here. And then this is what it looks like on. There's something almost casual about it. Not because it's lightweight gold, not because it's small, but because instead of being an emerald with rows and rows and rows of diamonds or in a fancy bridge with 2 carats in diamonds, it's got this larger, almost cigar band style with this wider platform to it. Still gives you diamonds, but the way they're kind of interspersed makes it interesting. It's a great visual, and there you see the gorgeous glow of that emerald. And now we take the $59.99 price, throw it out. It's not going to be the price of the merengue, which is new, which is right here. So again, to give you an idea of what it would look like in white gold, just imagine that emerald in the white gold that you see there. And that should give you a little help there on deciding which one you want to do, because you can also choose rose. I don't have this in rose gold made up, but you can imagine what that would look like. So there it is in the white, same identical mounting. Let's take it to the price of the merengue and give you a real deal like $39.99 because the emerald should be more than the merengue spinel, and we've now made it the same price. But instead of $39, and instead of $29, and instead of what you're shopping for, beautiful Colombian emerald here, instead of $19.99, and so comfortable too. And the diamonds will go all the way to either side. So where your fingers meet, that's where your diamonds go to. They don't stop. They're scattered. They kind of, they get a little more dense here towards the center. Then they scatter a little bit out to the sides. Look at how they still create a little bit of a border along the edges of that band. This is a beauty. And maybe you wear it. I don't know if I can wear it on these fingers now with the size it is, but because it's a 6, but you could wear it here too because it is a little bit wider, right? So you could put it on the middle finger or the index finger and do that too. But it's not even $19.99. Ooh, this is good. And our phone lines are about to get just as busy as they were with those incredible hoop earrings. So come on in on the early side. Don't miss it. That's your just propped up to be, if you will, face value because you're seeing directly into that emerald right now at eye level. And it's not even $999. What has happened to the prices tonight? I told you it was going to be a Thursday night, holiday weekend kickoff where you get the money back guarantee, but you're getting the sale event prices at the same time, and you're getting, well, let's make it even better than $999. Have you ever seen anything like it? All of that gold, all of that diamond weight, which is over a ½ carat, a beautiful stone like that is with the amazing color it brings. It's not even $999. I'm going lower than that, and if you want one, you got to come on in right now because that's the way to get it. And we can do the merengue for $39.99 if you want it, but this is the way to get your emerald. And if you always want it clean, but you can't seem to find a clean enough emerald, try this one. Try this one. You'll be glad you did. Nobody at $9.99? Tell you what, extra discount right now. Let's get it at home. $949 for the ring. For the emerald ring you see right there, in white, in rose, or keep it classic. Leave it in that beautiful yellow gold with that emerald gleaming right up top. That is fabulous. $949. Only 60 seconds on that one. And do we have any requests? Because we're approaching last hour. We have an hour and 10 minutes left in the show. 70 minutes to shop the Thursday. So this is the time to jump on the phone lines. Let us know what we can bring out. Some of our biggest buys tonight have been thanks to your requests. So I would love for you to give us a few more of those requests if you have any. Anything you want to see could be specific, could be something kind of just general item, general stone, general idea. Give us as many specifics as you can. Sometimes we have more than one style for you that we want to choose something you like, but it's totally, again, up to you to get those requests in. We have our last hour approaching here, and it's $949, and that emerald, I don't know how that's lasted this long, but it's still hanging out for you. So there is a mega value on that one. Questions? Nobody? Requests? Keep them coming in. We want to hear from you. Want to hear what you'd like to see tonight before we bow out of here in about 78 minutes. Want to make sure we get whatever you want to see. So I'll put that merengue aside, right? You guys don't need to see that merengue spinel for $39.99. Not for 4,000 yells, you don't. And speaking of $949, there was a Mandarin garnet and an emerald cut earlier, also for that price. Okay. Andy, you've got a request? Yeah, love it. Let's keep them coming. And then we have, oh, we still have a big tanzanite to show you. Thank you so much. For who? Okay, Will. We've got the earrings you're looking for. Who? Irma. Hi, Irma. Who did you have that you had the fun time? Oh, it was Barbara. Oh, Barbara's so sweet. She's so sweet. She is just the sweetest, kindest, nicest. Barbara, you're the best. Thank you so much. Too kind. All right, so Irma, we're going to get some earrings here for you. Okay, and by the way, still one pair of hoops. Come on. Am I going to be showing those again at the end of the night? Who knows? Maybe I will. But let's get to some drop earrings that we have for you. Irma, I love these. These are so elegant. They're elegant. They're designer. They're yellow diamonds and white diamonds, but packed with yellow diamond goodness. Who's that for? Betty, oh, Betty, another request. Betty from where, by the way? Do we know? Betty, we've got your Mandarin garnet coming up too. Is it really? Betty in Alaska? I love it. Thank you. Is she fairly new with us, or has she been shopping a while? Do you not have a way to look that up? Is our computer system that archaic that it doesn't have a way to look how long someone's been shopping? Andy, come on, tell me. Tell me we got a way to figure that out. We must, right? We must. Yes, we're going to show them on the air. Of course I will. Item number is going to be 11200983. She probably remembers these. It wasn't that long ago they were on, probably why she requested them. And 136 are the yellow diamonds. Let me zoom back just a touch so you can see how the top is going to be, yes. Really? Well, that's fairly new. I love that. Well, this is great. So we're so excited to have her with us. And you know what? We're going to show it right away after these earrings. I don't think this will take long. So hang in there with us, Betty. We'll show you your Mandarin. But I wanted to show Irma these 136 yellow diamond earrings with 48 points in diamonds. I've got a backing here, Will, so I actually can put one on. And then before we do that, we'll show her the length. I do want to show you, though, this is the backside of the earring is really beautiful, too. It's finished. And I always say that's really important because if you are dressing up, because this is probably not your everyday earring, this is probably a dressier earring. And so if you are dressing up, you might have an updo going. You might have, maybe it's going to be, you know, you've got that rockin' the short hair style. That's something other people will see. And to me, that's important when you have a designer earring that I like when the designers really finish it. They really do. They don't just think about the front. They think about the back. They think about how it's going to look coming and going, as we say in the fashion world, right? And that is your drop. So that's going to be, let's see, really close, 1 3/4 on that length there. Post and butterfly back. Notice how the post is a little lower than the top of the earring itself. So you'll see the camouflages you're piercing as well. And we're going to blow them out right now. So if you'd like them, and come on in, because we've had people that have requested things, and we've had other people that weren't the requester take these items as well. So you're welcome to come on in, even if you did not make the request, but they're actually going to be less than $39.99 and less than $2,000, and even under $19.99. Oh, this is what I love, and take a look at them on. They're so elegant, but they're also, this is, I think, and you know I've advocated this always, every gal in every earring collection needs 3 things at least, 3 styles. That's a stud, a hoop, and a drop, because the drops are usually what look different from daily wear. Because even though you're probably wearing studs or hoops or some variation most days, this is what you need when you really want to do, when you are elevating your look, when you are dressing up and you don't want to wear the same earrings you're wearing every day to the office. This is how you create that more elegant, super, super specialty look. And they're going to be less than 19, less than 18, and less than even, come on, shall we do it? Let's make them $17.99 instead. Even the $18.88 I love, but $17.99 is better. And your total diamond weight here is tremendous. So we love to see it. Mostly yellows, by the way, because it's a carat 36 in the yellows. And then you've got the white diamonds basically right here at the midpoint and then wrapping around the yellows as well. So thank you so much. Let's take another close-up look and then, okay, really? It's not what it says here, but okay. So those are gone. Congratulations. And thank you so much. And then we're going to show Betty. Here comes her Mandarin garnet. Thank you so much on those earrings. I'm just going to move them aside because that is gone. And then this is a very large Mandarin garnet pendant, but it looks like it's the only one we've got. And oh my goodness. Item number is 11206661. Thanks again so much, Irma, on those yellow diamond earrings. And we do have another earring request after this. Paraibas are coming out with the pink diamonds that I had the other night, so those will be on their way. But hey, Tim, is Betty still on the line over there? Here's our 455. I'd love her feedback on this one. It's a 455. We even did 18 karat gold on this one too, and it's notice two-tone. It's got the yellow gold setting for the Mandarin and then the white gold the rest of the way. Carat 31 in diamonds. They're all big. Not quite diamond hoop earring big, but they're big. They're really, really, really good. And one only. Let's show you the length from a distance. This was $69.99. Oh, that's going to change. Oh, and there's a great finishing to it as well. But first, here it is from a distance. Here's the measurement you get as well. Then we'll show it on the neckline. There you can see it's just at 1 inch, top to bottom. Good size bail. The bail is going to be the entire length of those diamonds at the top. So you can imagine you can put your diamonds by the yard through it, really any chain you want there. That's what it looks like from a distance away there. You can see against, look at how that just stands out. That's going to, it's a bright enough Mandarin that's going to stand out against any color you can imagine, because you see how bright, and then of course you see as it moves how it has those bright flashes of the yellow, which is really, really important to see. That tells you so much about the clarity of that stone. Let's go back up close, and more importantly, let's discount it. Let's get it out of here. And by the way, this is the back. Look at that great finishing you have as well. And then let's make it a lot more affordable. How about this? Not even $3,500. I love a good 50% off sale, but if we can do better, we will. And this is the night to do it. So you're actually going to get it right now for just $2,999. And that's for a huge Mandarin, mega diamond weight, and of course, the really beautiful 18 karat gold. Not every day you see a pendant elevated to 18 karat instead of 14 karat, but this one is. Are we ready for Paraiba's pink diamonds and white diamonds together? That's what's happening next. And those, I'm not sure who requested them, but they are on their way, and I don't see anybody on the phone lines waiting for them, so let me go ahead and advise you call in now just so that you don't miss out on this really beautiful one-of-a-kind pair of Paraiba earrings. I was just pointing out we have a Paraiba earring here that's $7,000. That isn't a whole lot different, except the cheaper one that I have coming up is pink diamonds, white diamonds, and Paraiba. So go figure that out. That's what doesn't make a lot of sense here, which is why probably you've been thinking about them for a bit. Here they are. There's one. Here's the other. The item number is 1120-405, and that is a floral designed earring. Post at the top of this, if you think about it as an oval, more or less, it's going to have a north to south setting on the ear. So there's one. Look at that clarity on that Paraiba. And then this is the identical match to the set, creating that beautiful look there. And that's going to be your Paraiba. Let's have them back to back here. And then your pink diamond halo, white diamonds beyond that. The white diamonds are going to be scalloped in a way so you get that beautiful look. How about, do you see the bigger diamonds too? The bigger white diamonds that are between or inside of that scallop design. One pair. Huge value there as they are, meaning rose and white gold is going to be how they're set and how they'll stay. Just one pair available though, and boy have they been brought down. 50 points in the Paraibas, 10 points in the pink diamonds, and another 41 points in the white diamonds. Get you this whole look here, and then before I put my earring back on, we'll show you what this one looks like from a distance away. They really are intended to have that north-south drop to them. So that is how they are to go, because the post being oriented at the top end of one of the earring designs. So that's really how they're intended to be. Let me go ahead and show you how that's going to look from a distance away here. This is how they look. Then we'll get to the measurement, and we have a lot of busy lines here because you know we're going to be fighting over this pair. It's one only on the pair. They're a ½ inch top to bottom. I'll put one up against the ear for you next, and then you know what we're going to do? Make it really affordable. That's what we're doing all night. We only have an hour left to do it. Yikes. Yes. You like them already? She must know the price. $1,999 to get those earrings to you. And I think they're already gone, but I just wanted to show them to you on in case you haven't seen them yet. There they are. So Keon, that's for your caller, right? Confirm with me if you've got them so we can move on quickly, but that is what they look like on. How beautiful are those Paraibas with that floral design? Hey, Keon, is that for sure confirmed there? That you've got them? All right, so those are sold. Congratulations on those. We'll go back to the wheel, and then I'll scoop them to the side, and we'll get you something else pretty to look at. Like, here it is, the diamond ring with the bezels, with the bead set on the top and the bottom borders. Thank you on those Paraibas. Enjoy those. Now, this is kind of fun because this is a ring we've seen, but it's usually in the white gold when we see it. And you're getting a chance to see it in the yellow gold, which is so beautiful. Still have that large Mandarin pendant, by the way, if anybody wants the large Mandarin pendant. Gosh, I have so many people missing on those Paraibas. Oh, I wish we had more of them. I really do. Let's talk about this ring, 111-8372, and welcome to the show again. We only have an hour left. We only have 58 minutes technically, so not a lot of time. We've had a whole influx of requests. I hope you'll keep those coming because as you see, we are discounting everything. So make sure you're on those phone lines ready to get your favorite piece. But here's a carat 13. Yes. Oh, good. Do you have the Mandarin garnet pendant? That Mandarin garnet pendant just sold as well. So yellow diamond earrings, Paraibas, everything we've shown you here, all gone. And still one pair. We'll probably, if I still have a pair left at the end of the show, we'll probably recap those huge 336 diamond earrings just so that everybody can get those. But everything going, and that is for good reason, because look at these values. And now we're talking a carat 13 in individually larger diamonds, especially through the middle, where you have all these different bezel set stones that vary a little bit in size. We've been seeing this a lot, sometimes in burnishing, but this is actually a bezel where it's actually looks like they're floating on the hand, which is really attractive. So I'll show it to you on, and then get ready. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Huge value here. I mean, major, really major. And to be able to do diamonds like this in such huge sizes and an easy to wear band, because watch this, from the side profile, you're going to see there's nothing that really elevates too far off the hand. So this is your icon every day. Put it on any finger on the hand, really. I mean, I would say probably ring, middle, index, somewhere here. Probably a little too wide. It looks like you stacked. It's kind of like you have this really fun bubble ring in the middle and then stacked a really classic diamond band on each side, but it's just all one piece. So no worries. Stacking can be a little complex sometimes with rings because you got to worry about sizing and all that. And will they fit properly together? Will they sit at the right distance away? This one, just pop it on and love it. And there's nothing that's going to be too far up off the hand. And this being a couple sizes too large, it's going to sit a little higher than it will on you when you get your proper size. So instead of the $19.99 price tag that we have here, we're going to make it a whole lot better than even where it's ever been, which the lowest it's been, it looks like, oh, $11.99, which makes perfect sense because that's taking you to the fail-proof value of $1,000 a carat, but with essentially it's like the gold of 3 rings in one here. We know that too. I'm so excited about this because it's not even $11.99 anymore. This is what I mean by sale prices, all for the next 55 minutes. This is why, again, going to keep encouraging your request to come on in. That has really been the best part of this show, is hearing from you. What you want to see on discount, what you want to have part of your collection at a better value than ever before. Well, this is not even $999. So talk about a value, it's right here. And it's also not $9.99. Well, thank you. Let's keep those requests coming. We got a diamond band. Couple options, too, for men's or ladies. Tim, you got it. Tim and your caller, Homa, we've got it. 2 great diamond rings coming up in classic bands on the way. So all that still to come. And here we go. Not even $9.99. Blow it out. We'll make it $949 in white, yellow, or rose gold. You choose your favorite. And a very cool elevated design, different than your typical diamond band. It's not your basic, but there's really, it's like a 3-for. It's a 3-in-1. It's like a stacked ring, like 3 times over, like bezel, like bands, like all the details we love to see. But of course, happening at a great value. That's a huge moment right there for diamond lovers. So $949 on that one. We got to keep moving. We've got some requests here, and they're good ones because this is also something we are challenged to do, because whenever we have to, whenever we work with larger white diamonds, that's always tougher to make a value. 2 options here that are going to work for more than just a requester. I'm going to start with the 1-carat stone that we have in an emerald cut. And oh, do we get a lot of requests for emerald cut stones. Well, we have a 1-carat emerald cut VS diamond coming up in a white gold band. And this is going to be option 1. I will have a smaller round brilliant coming up right after it. Here's option 1. Oh, and this one is just the one that's always a challenge to show because emerald cuts tend to give a lot of glare when you see them here in this environment. But take a look. How about a little laser light show happening on the wheel? Thanks to this emerald cut stone, exactly 1 carat, item number 1116728. So that's how we begin. But I'm going to show you here for comparison. This is what's coming up. A round brilliant diamond in a band that's pretty similar. So that will be your next option. So if you like, there's just a different look. And obviously the band we've done with the emerald cut is going to be the width of the stone itself because it's that elongated emerald cut. So it's nice to have that wider band there. Then you have a 1-carat VS stone that's in the middle. It's only in the white gold here because we wanted to match up the gold color with the diamond color. If you're going, well, that's obvious, it's a white diamond. I mean more specifically, when we're dealing with a really good quality diamond that doesn't have body color to it, like a lot of brown, we really want to show that off in this beautiful platform because it's set into the gold. Look at the semi-bezels here. You've got essentially, I mean, technically you could call it a channel, but really I'm calling it more of a semi-bezel set because of the way the gold towers on each side. Then you have your band, which, hello, this is why you go a little bit up a size, go a half a size up. Just because it's wide all the way around, this is what it looks like on though. This is going to help get away from the glare a little bit. And that you can see could be a men's piece or a ladies piece. It really is completely unisex in style because the band is the width of the stone. It's all sleek and seamless, mirror finished as you see there, sans glare. And then you've got white gold only. So there's only one choice to make, and that is what size do you need, but this is why we love an emerald cut, is that gleam. You're still getting brilliance of diamond colors, which should be every color of the rainbow, like purples and blues, oranges and reds, yellows and greens. All of that's happening from this emerald cut. But, oh my goodness, this price tag. I'm used to seeing this at $15,999. It's right here on the bag. I'm going to show you because it's a really fine emerald cut. Emerald cuts go for more. I can tell you because I own one and I wear one every day. They go for more. They just do. Because why? You got to end up with that really, really high end. Now, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do instead of $15,999 because it's requested, because we're starting the discount day, all of that. Here's where your better choice is. And that's all. I didn't mention 18 karat solid. Higher purity, 75% pure gold. Here's what it looks like up close and personal. Yet again, go up half a size. So whatever you normally wear, go up a half a size extra just so you can accommodate that wider band through the back. It's not 15,000, nor is it 10. And stick around, we'll have the round brilliant right after this, but this is the only emerald cut white diamond that I have. The other day we had a couple of certified stones. They were gone in a flash instantly, and you asked for more. Here's the only other option we have. Not 9, not 8, not 7. Let's make it, I'm gonna just match the price we did on some previous emerald cuts that made you absolutely go wild for them. It's not even $6,000. I'm blowing it out. You know what? Not even $59.99. Oh, this is even better. This is even better. I mean, I'm really true to my discount shows. When we get the opportunity to discount, I run with it. I really do. I'm not even asking $59. I tell you what, I'll make you the deal of a lifetime right now. It's not even $5,000 or $49.99. This will officially be the cheapest 1 carat white diamond I've ever had on the show. Ever. Sorry for that awful word. I can't use that word. I mean the most affordable. Because this is anything but a cheap stone. It's the most high-end, highfalutin quality VS emerald cut you can get, and yet it's not even $49.99. Hold on, we're going to do better. And this is going to fly on out of here in a hurry, but call me if you love it. I know we're already verifying 2 different collars on it. Trust me, it's not sticking around because it's also not even $4,500. Seriously, in my history here at TVON, I've had a number of 1 carat white diamonds. They're not here often. But over the course of 7 years, I've had a handful or 2. There has never been a 1 carat diamond priced in this way. And I'm not talking 45, at least a white diamond. And they're super in demand, which is why they don't go on sale, which is why it's really tough to find the deal on a white diamond. It's not even 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. For the first time ever, we're going under $4,000 on a 1 carat white diamond, and that price is $39.99. in a solid band of 18 karat gold, no less, and that is under $4,000. So huge opportunity for one caller to take it and stays in the 18 karat white gold just as it is. I don't want to mess with that stone. That stone is locked in a fortress of gold. So let's leave it that way and just work on sizing that ring to whatever you need, because that could be a men's piece, it could be a ladies piece, could be a size 12, could be a size 5, whatever you need, or anywhere in between. Half sizes, quarter sizes, 3/4 sizes, all available to you and free. Okay, so let's keep moving because I've got the round coming up, which I know I want to do a little back-to-back here so you see your 2 options in similar looks. And the round is going to be our 70-point round. Item number is 1113875. Here is a similar look. Tough to even tell. Hold on, let me polish it a little bit more and just notice there's a little tiny bit of, I don't know, something, dust. Let me just go ahead and show you here. This is wild. Also men's or ladies. Look at this. This is wild. Look at that mirror finishing. This one is a bezel on top of the band. So you see that the bezel's a little more pronounced. It's not just set flush into the ring. This is our 70 point, once again, VS round brilliant diamond. So if you like a little more flash in just kind of a fiery element, you go with a round. If you want more of a sheen, a bright mirror-like flash, you go with an emerald cut. But this is that brilliant cut that, of course, was developed to give diamonds maximum capability to fire, to be bright, to be brilliant, to do all those things that we expect inherently with diamonds, right? It's all happening with this 70 pointer, white, yellow, or rose gold. That is up to you. The last one was restricted to white. This is any gold you want, any size, and finished entirely. Look at this inside. It's solid all the way through. We very rarely get to bring these out, but that is thanks to your requests. And this one, whoa, boy. Get ready on those phone lines. We're going to be wild in here. Let me try it on for you. It's not that much different in width than the last one either. It's got a really good presence. You're going to see it here on the hand. And this one, again, can go anywhere. And it does have a certain designer look to it that when you start to see now bezel set or burnished diamonds, like, you know, the bangle we had. Do you remember that bangle that we brought you about a month ago? And how it had those beautiful round brilliant diamonds all burnished all across the top of the bangle? How great would this look with it? You could wear it here, 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 over here, even over here if you want to. I wouldn't say it's too wide to go anywhere on the hand, but men's or ladies, yet again, your diamond is, well, protected, but it doesn't really need to be. It's tough, right? So that's more of a design choice. It's a design element. And I'm not making this $59.99 where it's supposed to be. It actually is supposed to be $59.99. Well, I brought down the 1 carat emerald cut to $39.99. It's still here. If you want the round instead, which has all that designer look, it's bold, it's contemporary. Let me just show it a couple of ways here. I just moved it over here just to show you what it looks like on the middle finger. I'm going to show you on the index finger as well. Why not? Let's show it right there. Show you, I like that look too. And I wouldn't say it would work there if it wasn't, you know, really, really wide, but because the band has a lot of width to it, it looks great that way, doesn't it? So not even 59. Let's just move this fast. This is not going to take long, and come on in early because I think you're going to be a little shocked. It's been quite the diamond night here between our diamond inside out hoops that were $336, and now we've got a 70 point individual round brilliant that is not going to be $5 or $4 or $3,000. And you know what we always say about bezel sets? Bezel settings make the diamond look bigger. They do. Because your eye doesn't look at that and read it as a 70 pointer because it's looking at the continuous white gold around it. It's looking at that bezel overall. It's evaluating the diameter of the round diamond from a greater perspective than just the actual perimeter where the diamond stops. It's looking at the whole thing. So you really see the look of a 1 or more in carat weight. That's what it looks like visually. Okay, we're going to help you. Okay, this is what we've been doing all night long, especially on our diamonds have been where the biggest values are tonight. Have you noticed? The diamond earrings, the yellow diamond earrings, the diamond rings, the diamond hoops, the diamond everything. This is our single solitary 70 pointer that, let me tell you, even if you're thinking, oh, I really want it to be a 1 carat, this looks like a 1 carat or more all day. It really, really, truly does. So take it while it's here. It's not even $2,000. This is how we help you own it at a better value. It's not $2,000, it's not $19.99. I remember when this was $59.99. It's been that way for years. The diamond world is changing, but only going up. Diamonds are more, not less, unless you're shopping with us here tonight, because it's not even $19.99. Take a look at this, watch this fly. It's not $18.88, nor is it $17.99. It's a 70 point minimum stone. White, yellow, or rose. Take whatever you like. But it's not $17.99. This is good. And we're going to make it $17.77 to the very first caller. Let's do it. White, yellow, rose, you decide. $17.77. And that could be wedding band. Maybe it's an upgrade. Maybe it's that, I love that French designer, but I can't walk in there and spend $9,000 on a bangle that doesn't have any diamonds in it. But you like the look. And you like the status, and you like the style, and you like the classic nature of it. Well, here's a way to get that, but with the 70 point round brilliant stone, and it's $17.77. Tell me if you saw that coming, because that is a shocking price on a diamond of that size. And especially when you realize it's got a lot of gold presence, finished on the inside entirely. Everything about it is so well done. And it's $17.77. My goodness. All right, so that's here. So all my diamond bands are here at the moment. The emerald cut 1 carat or the 70-point round brilliant. Your choice of the emerald cut's $39.99, round brilliant $17.77 only. And those are 2 of our options there. Okay, and that's all we have actually in white diamond bands. Let's get to this one. I have a heart-shaped ruby on the way. We have a beautiful Russian demantoid. That's really special. Big, big, big time Russian demantoid. If anybody wants a major carat 15 Russian demantoid, and I did promise we were going to get to our big tanzanite, so they're coming up right now. So I tried to get to these on Monday. We ran out of time. Then what happened was they were going to be here on Wednesday. But instead, we've actually changed all the pricing structure because getting y'all ready for basically it's here. The big Labor Day weekend, holiday weekend is basically arriving. So what I wanted to do was give you, as we've been doing all night, huge sale event pricing. And guess what we're going to do? Take the largest stones we have, 16 carats in rings, plus I've got either your yellow diamond paired up with a big cushion cut, your white diamond halo around another. Look at that cushion cut. More of a square cushion cut on the right side with white diamonds. And then we have, well, you know it's going to go. The one, the only. Oh, look at this. I can't believe it's here. We have, it's not an Asher. That is a princess cut blue wing block D, the only one of its kind. So you either choose the square cushion, the rectangular cushion, or the princess cut with the big white diamonds in the fancy cuts on the side. And I know these are not for everybody given that they're 16 carats plus in size. However, there is our greatest value we've ever had. That on Monday night, when I tried so desperately, and we got busy with requests on Monday night. It was a busy night. It was an incredible, remember, it was an incredible night where we had everything that was under $1,000 pretty much, and we just could not keep the phone lines. They were locked all night. So I didn't have a chance to get to them, but I'll tell you right now, on Monday night, all 3 of these, which by the way were $24,999 and more, yes. No, not on that one. Don't size up on that emerald ring. No, true to size on the emerald. So on Monday night, these were all, and this is where they start, $24,999 and more. And I'm going to walk you through some carat weights here. But on Monday night, they were actually still going to be quite a bit more. I'm going to walk you through going smallest to largest, which actually, we say 16. Tony, we could actually change that. My smallest stone up here is 1663. So they're well over 16.5 carats to start. The 1663 is right here in the center. That is the one with the yellow diamonds on the sides. Now your yellow diamonds are 60 points. That means 30 on each side in a pear shape. And that one needs a quick polish. So that would be my smallest, 1663 and up. That's pretty good. And I love the yellow diamonds here in such big sizes on the sides. And of course you see, these are all museum reserve, by the way, all showing off the red flashes. The next one up in size is just a few points larger. It's right over here. It's the more squared off cushion cut. That's our 1667. White diamond halo, and then we go to our largest, which, yes, also the most deluxe cut of all, is the 16 carat 98. It is 2 points shy of 17 carats. It's also the only princess cut, and it has really big trapezoid diamonds on the sides. And there's a $25,000 price tag, which is keeping everybody at bay. Well, that is going to change in a dramatic way on Monday night. I'm so glad I didn't show them now because, in hindsight, they would have had to be $9,999 a piece. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a great value because, especially when you're getting close to 17 carats, that's only, do you realize that's $588 a carat? People all over the world, jewelers, designers, wholesalers, retailers, TV people are getting more than that per carat on small stones that are not blue wing block D. These are the best of the best. They are large, but let me show you, for example, what one looks like on the hand, just so we get a little sense here of that they're still wearable if you like a bold ring. This isn't like a piece that looks ridiculous going from here to here like a, like a dinner plate on your hand. They're wearable if you know and love and wear bigger rings. And a lot of us TVON lovers do. And that's of course, remember, that was the 1663. And then here is the cushion that's a little more squared off. It kind of looks like a round at first, and then I might as well put all three on so you can start to see what they look like together, just to imagine your favorite, 1663, 1667, 1698. This is the cushion, square cushion, princess cut. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds, big white diamonds. You decide. There's a new price. This was the Monday night price. Watch this. They're going to go so fast. Only one of each, of course. They all have to stay as they are as well, so keep that in mind. Like, for example, this one's going to stay in the white gold. Makes sense because I would actually call those more of a half moon diamond, really. They're more of a half moon diamond now that you see them. So that's the princess cut with the half moons. Here's the big cushion cut with the halo. Very traditional, classic setting there. And then here we go with that yellow diamond 3-stone ring finished on the inside. Look at that under gallery on that ring. That one has so much red. Oh, gorgeous, right? They all stay as they are. The only thing we need to know is what size do you want? That's all. What size do you need? What's your ring size? They're ready to go. They'll likely be out tomorrow. You'll be wearing this shortly after the holiday weekend concludes. And you know what? They're not even $9,999. That's putting them at $588 a carat. We're going lower. Then Wednesday came around. I thought, these were very much requested. Could we work on that price with the holiday weekend upcoming? And we did. Wednesday came around, and we said, you know what? Lowest we can go, $88.88. Then today, Thursday hits, and I realized we've got to work a better price because we are now essentially there. A lot of people start their holiday weekends on Fridays. So we're there. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I cannot say enough about this value. I sure hope you're calling in if you like them. I sure hope so, because what can I do? We're going to make, you know what we've been doing all night long, right? You've seen it. You've seen these values. They've been nothing short of amazing. So what I'm going to do is take $88.88, which, by the way, has a price tag per carat of about $522. We're making them less than $8,000, less than $7,000, and not even $69.99. I know we got 1660, remember 1663, 1667, and over here the 1698 princess cut, only princess cut we have left. This is it. It is go time. They're not even $69.99 at all. This is a mega, mega value. And you know what? You're not paying a premium for the big stones. You're not paying a premium for Museum Reserve. Because even now, think about this. Even now, they're $411 a carat. No charge for huge yellows, huge white diamonds, or a whole halo of white diamonds. A whole halo, a lot of them. I mean, I realize that's just what it sounded like, right? Not cursing, I promise. I don't do that much on TV. It's happened, but not often. Not often. And nothing bad. It was nothing bad. But I will tell you, we are taking these. You might be saying something out of just pure joy and excitement. There might be some little just bit inside you where you might just exclaim a word you don't normally say because this is that good. They're not even $69.99. Take them all, take one, collect, get a unique cut, get something special, something you don't have, really unique. And yes, they're big. They are big, they are bold, they are supposed to be. That's what they're here for. They're collector stones. These really are part of the Museum Reserve collection. They were supposed to be on display, on loan from TVON, on display at museums all around the world, not just our country either, but beyond. And instead they're going to you for a price per carat that is just like we price a 1 carat and a 2 carat stone. That is unheard of. Doesn't happen in the world of tanzanite. You're not supposed to be getting the same crazy low price on a 17 carat. One of those is nearly a 17 carat. It's 2 points shy. And now they're the price that you would pay for literally teeny tiny stones that have nowhere near this quality anywhere else. That is value. That is the blowout. That is the sale weekend kicking off. Take a look. They're not even going to be $69.99. They're not even $6,500. I know they're bigger pieces, but this is the chance to collect, to own them, to wear them, to have some fun with your tanzanite collection and get one of our best. And not even 64, 63, 62, 61. They're not $6,000. They're $5,999 to the very first callers, and there's one of each. And those are with all really important mountings. And yes, your new per carat price, well, on the 17 carat is $350 a carat. That's what this stone is the largest. That's the 1698. That comes down to $352 a carat. That is a record breaker. That is it right there. Not for a 1, not for a 2, for a 17 carat with gigantic white diamonds on the sides, fancy cuts and all. Think about that, $350 a carat? Who's doing that? Nobody. So I know if you don't want the bigger stones, obviously this is not for you. But if you collect, you want one of the biggest and grandest of them all. They're right there. They're waiting for you. They are amazing. And they're $350 a carat. They're all right around $350 a carat. I mean, $355 a carat, I mean, that's it's unheard of. Totally, completely. So we give them 60 seconds. I'm so glad, because you would have been paying a lot more money on Monday. And so we've been working on this discount, and we've said, you know what? It was a fight and a struggle to allow them to be the same lowest per carat that we've ever brought you. Do you realize that? That is the lowest price. I have set a couple of records, and we've broken a couple of our own records here recently on this show. And now we've done it again, but with some exquisite, top-notch, best of the best, incredible stones. So that is $59.99, your choice. Take any one you like, princess, cushion, square cushion. In that order, left to right, all with important diamond weights around them. Whatever you do, do not wait. Those should be gone. I know. It's just, it's the end of our big Thursday here, but that is your best value possible. Highly recommend it. Now, if you need a more affordable tanzanite, we do have a smaller Asher. It's a 1 carat. Have that if you need it, if you want to go to the opposite end of the spectrum. If you have any requests here for the end of the night, we'd love to get those in. We are down to 30 minutes left only in our Thursday, so not a lot of time, and we want to keep on rolling. I know those are not for everybody, but really that value, if you ever think you might want a big collectible 16, 17 carat, this is go time right now. Speaking of, I do have a ruby that's 17 carats in a cabochon that is creating a somewhat, it's a subtle star that it's trying to create that asterism there. And boy, those tanzanites, they cannot stay here. Oh, goodness, $59.99. Such a value. Please, oh, please, oh, please don't leave them here. If you're even considering them, at least get one at home, see what it's all about, and then decide, because you know you're going to love it. You know you're going to have it. Speaking of, we're going to show you a 608 as well. I have a 608 that's here in a beautiful blue wing. So I want to try, and there are people right now saying, I love that value, but I'm not going to wear a 16 carat or a 17 carat. And if that's the case, let me make sure we hook you all up with value, no matter what you're looking for in a blue wing, with this brand new option with yellow and white diamonds together in a 608 size. So those three are here if you'd like them. I would highly recommend considering them, but let's take a look at this. Tanzanite with yellow diamonds first, white diamonds around that. There's a striped effect to the beautiful side detail here as well. It's item number 112, 1840, and that's a 608 oval, 48 points in the VS yellow, and another 86 points in the white diamonds. That is 134 total weight in diamonds there around if you just put them all together. We like to break it down, yellow versus white, so you know exactly what you're getting because of the two different degrees of pricing on each one, but there they are. Together, what a match. I think we see this a lot where we see, you just saw it on that wheel, some of our tanzanites have yellow diamonds, some have white diamonds, and some people can't decide. So we just made the one for all here. It's that great piece that's got it all going on, which you can see is a beautiful way to accentuate the purples, the blues, the reds that are coming through, but it's also not going to be $99.99. We have a major value right now, as we like to do, and we're going to blow it out just because I know this was supposed to be auctioned off tonight. Actually, it's got a $99.99 start price that is going to come down, and $7,500 is not going to work. It's too late in the evening, I think, to do an auction. And I can also give you whatever price I want right now because $7,500 is also a little steep for maybe the end of our show. So let's do better and blow it out and make it a really easy deal. And don't you love the vivid nature of the yellows? The fact they're not pale and they're not pastel. They've got that really bright wow factor to them like you see right here. And then I'll straighten it right out on the hand for you so you can see how a 6 carat plays on the hand. Not oversized, not too large, but also not $7,500. We got to take it lower than that. And how about some free diamonds? And how about a lot of extra gold? And how about a beautiful look overall that gives you that combination that automatically takes it to an elite level, because we know yellow diamonds cost a lot more than white diamonds, even the best VS diamonds. Yellow diamonds are just going to be more. So here we go. First caller, take it. We're going to blow it out. Not 75. No, that's not going to work. You've seen these discounts tonight. We're going to take it even less than $3,000. And $29.99 doesn't quite do it. This will, though. Come on in on the early side, and then I may just put something on the auction block where you're going to completely decide what you want to pay. But you know, before we do that, let's make this $2,499 instead. $24.99 first caller. And then I have a brand new fire opal coming up. Look at that fire opal pendant. So attractive. And we love our fire opals, but mostly in rings. So finally a match set available for you in a pendant. Oh boy, it looks like we're going to have fights over this one. That has happened so often tonight, where we have had people missing out by a matter of seconds on the line on items. So don't want that to happen. Call early. Which one are you looking for, Will? Oh, which opal? Maybe I have something like it. Yeah, I don't have anything quite like that. Just looking right now to see if we have anything similar for you. Who would like our tanzanite? Nada. Okay, coming up. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left from the show so far. I will recap. We have one pair left of the diamond earrings. So if you missed those diamond earrings earlier, the 336s, I will be sure and recap those for you. That was our best value in hoops ever. I do want to show you the Spire Opal here as well. It's item number 1120466. Take a look. Tanzanite's here. Take a look. Yeah, it's a better value to get the big ones. I know. It really is. Better per carat price on the big stones. Get the big stones. Look at this, though. This has got a gorgeous halo. We kept the diamonds going through the bail. So you've got a fire opal that's got that perfect cherry red color. It's going to be a 1120466. And it does have a carat 11 fire opal with diamonds around it. That would be 13 points in diamonds. We know these bigger fire opals get a little elevated in price. We've seen it over and over and over in rings, and we know that that's what happens. So again, carat 11, 13 points in diamonds. First caller can have it. You know what? Blow it out right now. We'll just make this easy. It was supposed to be $14.99 tonight. I'm going to do better. We're now in the last 25 minutes. We still have to move jewelry. We can't just stop the show now. We got to keep going. We got to keep rocking, keep rolling, keep bringing you the best of the best in values on this little pre-holiday spectacular, and it has been good. It's been really, really major. So that's why we need you to call in as quickly as you can. But you know what we're going to do here? Instead, save you $1,000, make it $499, white, yellow, or rose gold. Totally up to you, but a huge value on a fire opal in a big size, because watch this as it goes further away. You're seeing it's not a 1 carat 11 size. It might weigh that, but it doesn't give you that look, because you know how the opal world works. So always have to point it out, because it can be deceiving. And unless you're really familiar with opals, time and time again, it stands to reason that we need to just remind you that you've got a 3/4 inch top to bottom. The diamonds go all the way around that perimeter. You've got diamonds in the bail as well. And we show it one more time right here, up close and personal. Last 25 minutes, if you got a final request here, let me know what it is. We'll help you out. We'll bring it out. If you want to see something again from the show, as long as it's still here, we can pop that in for another look. We'd be happy to do that. And then we've got, are you ready? Ready. We've got Princess Cut Morganites in earrings. Love them. Fire opal. Look at that. Completely transparent material, shining and glowing all the way through. Look at this backing. We even finished the back side of this piece, so it's really just complete. Extra added under gallery and a pendant. Don't always see that. It's not even really necessary, but we went that extra step for you. White, yellow, rose gold too. You're choosing your gold color. Let's make it perfect for you. $499. It's got to go. It's $1,000 of savings just because it's Thursday night and we're almost there towards that holiday weekend. And so, yeah, we got the $4.99 deal. Let's bring out the, I'm really excited about this Morganite earring that we have. So affordable. Morganite's a special stone. It's an expensive stone too. All right, sounds like we might be verifying. Maybe, hey, Tim or Keon, are you guys verifying on the fire opal? Sean's back, playing musical chairs. We've got more operators needed. No breaks now. We got the final push here, 22 minutes left in the show. Hopefully the fire opal is getting home. I hope so. It's got to go. Somebody's got to get it. And then Morganite earrings are next. Questions? Keon, how are we doing? Question? Good. Everyone's good? Everyone's happy? Except Christine. Christine. It's okay, Christine. Only a few minutes left. Okay. Tim, Sean, anybody getting the fire opal? All right. Okay, let's move. We've got the Morganite earrings next. Pink beryl. Beautiful setting style. What about these? Aren't they so pretty? It's kind of like a pink diamond. And yeah, that's a princess cut. Super rare cut to find in Morganite. This is a carat 10 total weight, 111-9745. Two sides of the earring. So I first want to point out, the post is at the top corner where your diamonds meet. So this is really how they're intended to set in the ear. Even prettier if you ask me. When they're squared off, which you can make them, that's one thing. But you can put them just like this, and that's when, to me, when you see the light hit that princess cut in that way, it almost looks like a star cut, doesn't it? You see those internal facets. You see that almost star facet pattern that's internally in the princess cut, which is a squared off cut. And then you have your diamonds that are basically on two sides of your stone. And we have the rose gold here set to match. If you would like to have white gold or yellow gold instead, you may. And I'm just going to do a quick blowout. We have 20 minutes left, and I'm hoping we'll get some requests here at the end of the night, and we're going to recap those diamond earrings for you, and we'll see if we have another request to show you, which we do, which is, the perfect match to the earrings right here. So cushion cut Morganite and a bridge coming up for, oh, really? So we never know who those people are, or do we? How does that work? I was looking at that the other day, and I'm like, how does that work? So we never know who the request is coming from on YouTube? We don't know? Okay. I was trying to figure that out myself. I'd not been there to check our thing out, but yeah, we had to go there the other night because we had no Facebook, so we had to go there. So anyway, this is a carat 10 diamond weight. Real quick is going to be on the earring, 9 points in accents. And then we will show the ring. Actually, let me show you how it looks together because that's a really good match right there. And then we'll show the ring, I promise. But let's just make these earrings really quick and easy here. It's a beautiful look. Again, meant to be like an angled square shape. We're going to do $3.99. $3.99. That's it. $3.99. Grab them. Then we're going to show the next Morganite request, which we don't know who it's from, but we're going to show it coming up. It's in a bridge as well. It's one of our bigger Morganites, and it's truly pink Morganite. So it's got a little more depth of color than even the earrings have here, which are $3.99 if you'd like them. I don't want to make our requester wait here because I know we're really light on time. We have 19 minutes, and I know we're going to get some other requests here. So let me show you this ring that we have, which is, yes, stunning. Now, I would recommend, and you can, change the gold because it makes sense. The rose gold you just saw in the earring, when you have a Morganite that's a peachy pink color, I love it in rose. When it's a pink, pure pink like this is, I don't like it in rose. I think it clashes a little bit. I really do. So I would recommend doing this particular color in the white gold. I think it's going to be a better look. Plus you have a 112-1657. That's going to start off with a 424 cushion cut square. It kind of looks like a round at first, but then you realize it's got a nice soft corner to it. So cushion cut square, double prongs in the corners, dual row in diamonds that goes all the way underneath, and that's 67 points in diamonds. And it's in any gold you want it to be in, but we only have one stone, and there's a huge markdown for the request. It has been $39.99. It's always $39.99. There's the ring, there's the price. There's the ring, there's the price. There's the price, there's the ring. Here's what it looks like on, and we're going to make it a whole lot better tonight. Not even $39.99. Let me just prop it up here, far too large. Let me just show you like this. We're gonna size it to whatever you need. Don't you see with the pinky and purples and blues that come through? Because when you get a true pink Morganite, it's got a little bit of those really good kind of ultraviolet blues to it. Love it in the white gold. I would really recommend that. Here's what it looks like from the side profile. So you see how it is elevated up in that bridge. You end up seeing a lot of your stone, the culet, the depth of the stone, the way the band has that double row. That's what makes it a bridge, but a simple bridge. Let's show it again up close and blow it out from $19.99. Nope. $18.99. I don't love it. I'm going for the let's love the pricing tonight, because that's what we're going for. I'm going to make this $1,007, you know what, not even $17.99. Do even better. $16.99 first caller. That's it. And that'll be our big $424. If you know these ultra lavish pink Morganites, you know they're not priced that way typically. That is a really strong value tonight. And they've all been good. We'll recap those diamond earrings because we still have the ability to make one more pair of those 3-carat 36 diamond earrings. We'll bring them out one more time because they were hours ago on the show. Hours and hours ago. We want to make sure you get a last chance if you just tuned in a little bit later. Anybody on the Morganite? We don't know who asked for it. So again, it's first come, first served. Take it, take it, take it. Yes. Oh, the smaller one they want to see. Yes. Do they want to see the 1 carat? I mentioned it, so I'm glad they were listening. We'll show it now. You got it. 1119218. Yes, I'd love to. I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to go all the way down to 1 carat. We do have a request. It's an Asher, and it's a 101 coming up. And this one's here in the Morganite, in the bridge. One caller, $16.99. Here it is, the Asher. Look at this. It's actually... You know, it's funny. This is a little bit more of a modified. It's not really an Asher cut. It's more of a princess cut, to be truthful with you. 1119218 is the item number, and it's our 101. Designer mounting, 30 points in diamonds, and there's your closer look at it, because, yeah, it's still bringing the reds. It may be a 101, but it's still got the reds all throughout, flashing bright. Let's try it on. Love that way that it's kind of a squared off design, but angled. Any gold you want, great value. It's under $1,000. And $9.99 is not enough discounting for tonight. We're gonna make it even better for you, and that is a rare, rare, rare cut again. And we'll make it $9.49 if you'd like it. Huge blowout price. I mean, you don't usually see the smaller stones give you the reds like this. That's what this stone does. Let's try it on. And you can get it in the yellow too. It's so pretty in the yellow as well. Think about it. We just had this mounting. What was it with the other day where we had the yellow gold option? It was so pretty. Yes. Can you just tell me what it is instead? I don't know the item numbers by heart. Which one? Oh, was it one of our big ones? Okay. What's the carat weight? Got it. Got it. You got it. So together, you want to see this one next to the one with the yellow diamonds from the wheel. You got it. That is going to be quite different. We're going to go from a 101 to a 16 carat. And the color is going to be a bit more saturated. But you're getting reds no matter what. The 16 carat 63 on the right is going to have more saturation. But you are still getting reds, so that's the difference. 101 on the left, 1663 on the right. And this one, of course, has yellow diamonds beside it. Those are really big yellow diamonds, 30 points each, 60 points total. Remember, we've got this one down to $59.99 and then $9.49. So should be quite a difference in price, and they are. So our Morganite is still here in the bridge. We will give you a last look at the hoops. Thank you. Oh, I love this cross. Who's this for? I'm so excited for this cross. This is our biggest ever. Vincent. Sure. The oval 6 carat? Yes. Yes. You got it. Here's the 6 carat. So we'll kind of be all over the map here size-wise. And the side profile looks like this, Keon. It's got that basket, so you can see that's the 608 on the left side. And we might as well, yep, show all three here. And then I'll show them on if you want to see them on individually or together. But that's the 608 oval with the yellow and the white diamonds. I've got, for your request, is that Vincent who wanted the cross? Such a cool piece. It's got like the Gothic cross look, very oversized. Let me flash it for you here because I know that he's on the line waiting. Ooh, look. We've done a lot of cross pendants. We've done larger cross pendants. Never have we had one this large. So this is going to be 112, 1492. And then we will be going back to all those tanzanites. But I want to show you this look, this ruler measurement. Check this out. Yeah, you feel like the ruler of a country when you wear something like this. Look at that. 2.5 inches top to bottom. A carat 86 in diamonds, very ornate designer style. Stays in the white gold, it's even 18 karat gold. Let me take it over to the neckline next just to show you another perspective on it because it's huge. And obviously where it sits is going to depend on the chain length, the length of chain you put on it. This has got a good size bail, so it's going to work on, you know, shorter chains, longer chains. You can put a lot bigger chains than you might normally have because it's a bigger piece. So you might think about using your heftier rope chains, etc. But this is a really good look. Then we'll show you up close. I just want you to see the way these diamonds are set, the great finishing it has. Remember, 18 karat gold, you got bezel sets, got really, really good stones all the way throughout. That's a pretty piece, isn't it? And we've got that one marked down to $24.99. Questions on the tanzanites? The oval, the 608. You got it. Thank you. Who's that? Hi, Linda. Thank you so much. That would be, just to remind you that I remember 1840 on that one. 112, 1840. Thanks, Linda. So the oval with the yellow and the white diamonds is gone. We have the 101 here for $9.49. We have this 1663 for $59.99. And then, do you already, let's bring up the graphics for me if we can, Tony, on this one. Oh, perfect. Hey, Will, all the graphics are up now. I'm going to zoom back so I can show you the whole thing. It's all up there. 186, $24.99 is your price tag, 18 karat solid gold. Let me just try to give you a better look at it here. Front, back, sides, everything. That is the detail. Love that detail. Even in the gold that doesn't have diamonds, it's all textured. It's really, really well done. Here's your finishing on the inside. And that is all 18 karat. Wowza. That is an impressive piece. Very rare to get 2.5 inches of 18 karat gold with diamonds at $24.99. Huge value there. And very proud of that one. So one of a kind, designer piece. It's not our own. Otherwise, if it was, we could change the gold color. We can't because it's a great designer piece. So it stays in that 18 karat white gold. Really beautiful piece here. $24.99. Do you have any questions on that, Will, before we go? It's gone. Congratulations. I am going to take a moment here and show you, thank you so much on the cross. Thank you so much, Linda, on the tanzanite. I want to show these diamond earrings one more time. They were here a while ago, and I don't want anyone to miss them, especially when we only have one pair we can make left. And I say can make because we have the diamonds ready to go. We just are waiting to hear from you what gold color you'd like. And they are super elite, best value we've ever had on a hoop by far. It is $336 among only 24 diamonds in the pair. 12 stones per earring, 24 stones total, all 14-point individual round brilliance. Does not get any better, except this price tag, which has never been offered this low before. It is extreme, extreme value. And that is our last chance opportunity. I wish I could, this is the kind of thing, if I had one piece per show that we just showed no matter what, every day, every night, every show I did, it would be this hoop at this price. Now, I can't do that. I can't show this every day. I certainly can't show it every day at this price. But if you have been thinking about these since you first saw them presented, or if you're seeing them for the first time tonight and thinking, that's a huge earring, that's a 14-point round brilliant diamond all the way through, I got to get those, you do. And you got to dial quickly because we had every other pair sell out earlier tonight. Yes, Jess? Say it one more time. Oh, it's just literally a locking, let me show you. It's a hinged closure, no button on this one. It's just a pull it open and click it closed. That's it. And when it does, you'll hear it snap tightly closed. Yes. Of course I will. You know I will. I'm going to try them on, but let's get to this big value. 1 inch in diameter, inside out styling, white, yellow, or rose. By the way, I usually recommend the white gold. Usually our white gold's the most popular. It is, I do want to point out, it's 7 stones in the front, 5 stones in the rear because, well, you're going to see why. They're so big. You construct them with fewer diamonds in the back. Oh, they have a really lengthy post, by the way. So if you've ever had a little struggle, some people's lobes are a little thicker than others. And if you've ever struggled with the post being too short on an earring, I can promise you it's not going to happen on these. There's a really nice post. It's not only longer, but it's also a nice thicker post. So everything is done proportionally correct because everything about these earrings is important, is large. It's the large individual stones. It's the inside-out nature of them. It's the fact you have this really large gold presence to properly hold all of these big 14-point diamonds individually. They are amazing stones. And yet, is it pulling? No. Is it hurting my ear? Is it tugging? Is it pulling? Is it easy to put on? Yes. It's not tugging or pulling because they're not too weighty. So even if you wanted to wear, let's say this is the diamond earring that you want to wear every day of your life because 1 inch is a great wearable style, and some ladies like to wear big VS diamonds every single day, why not? Then these are totally doable for that because they're not too heavy. They're really well made. They've got all this beautiful gold. It's a really easy on-off style. You just open them up by giving them a little pull, and then you simply put them on. Gosh, my piercing is so sad. And then you just put them on by clicking them in place, and then they're on. I did that while I'm squatting down in almost a catcher stance, getting my extra squat workout as if I needed another one after the day I was put through yesterday. And then you've got that beautiful look, and you don't even need to think about it or look in a mirror or need any help to put them on. It's so easy. You can do it blindfolded. They are just really secure, really elegant, really amazing, and they are under $3,360. That's your $1,000 carat mark. They're going so much lower than that. They're not $3,000. They're not $29.99. I love the way they move and they swing and they give you that beautiful wow factor that VS Diamonds should give. These are the largest stones by far that we have in a hoop at all, and they're not even $29.99. Back down to the wheel we go. And you know what I'll do? Not even 28, 27. This is last call. One more pair I can make. I've got 24 more diamonds to make one more pair of earrings in your choice of gold, but they're not even close to $29.99. This is unheard of value. I can't believe that in today's gold world, in today's diamond world, we're doing this. It does not make any sense at all, but it's happening. It's wild. It's an opportunity. I would say even white gold. If you really want to show off the quality of those diamonds, you're getting the white gold, showing off how beautiful and bright they are. We have 5 minutes left to make a decision on anything tonight. But if you're getting anything, or if you can't decide and it's between a couple pieces, it's a toss-up, let me help you. Get the earrings. Get the earrings. If the diamond hoops are in consideration, take the earrings. You'll be very happy you did. They're not even $27.77 for the pair. It's an unheard of per carat price. It is an unheard of size in diamond. They are all still VS diamonds. They are completely matched. They're amazing. And you know what? It's $26.99 for the pair. It's a huge value. I can't say enough about it. It is $26.99 only. Take them while that last pair can be made because you call in I would say tomorrow, but you know what? You won't even have to wait till tomorrow. You could call 5 minutes after the show airs and they're going to be gone and done and completely sold out. This is the time to get them right here, right now. $2,699. You will not be sorry. This is such a big value. And if you are thinking about getting a very lavish diamond gift for somebody you care about, if you're thinking ahead to holidays, if you're thinking ahead to an anniversary that's coming up, if you're thinking ahead to a birthday, even if it's a long way away, you know what? Life is short. Enjoy every moment. Have luxuries like this to enjoy and celebrate every single day. Give it to yourself early. Even if that big birthday isn't coming up for another 9, 10 months, give them to, just treat yourself now. Start wearing them, start enjoying, start living in those earrings because that value cannot be repeated. It's just too good. It's just so special. So $26.99 makes them yours. We've got about 3 minutes now to count down. So if there's anything else I can show you, if there's one more thing you're thinking about and you just need to see it one more time to make that decision a little easier, please, 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 oh, please let me know what it is that we can show you one more time, that we can give you one more chance at. I think our last pair of earrings is still up for grabs here. And we have 2.5 minutes left. So it's go time. Now remember, we're not back on TV till Saturday and Sunday, but we are here tomorrow. If you are needing, as I like to say, if you are needing your TVON Friday fix, we have an online show. Joyce is here with you every Friday, so she'll be here with you at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. 3 hours of online. So any of our online forums, TVON.com, that's our website, Facebook or YouTube, assuming and hoping they're all working well, and I think they are. So that's the way to watch online. We're back online and on TV on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and of course, it's Labor Day weekend and Monday night. So we're going to have a big Labor Day weekend party. So come join us, celebrate the unofficial end to summer. Right here was what you know is going to be a big weekend of jewelry, so make sure you're with me for that. All the pieces you've seen tonight, they won't be here. I've already gotten the discounting party started, luckily, tonight, so if there is anything else we can help you with, anything else you'd like to see one more time, anything else you'd like to check on availability, this is the time to do it. We will be here. Our phone lines stay open for a couple minutes after we do go off the air, so you can still dial that number and make sure you do, because otherwise you wait too long, the pieces are gone. We don't want you to be disappointed. So come on in. We'll help you out. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Again, Friday night, only online. Join Joyce for that. I see you back here Saturday and Sunday mornings. That's at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you join us because Labor Day weekend is going to be in full effect, and we've got quite the celebration for you. So I hope you'll be able to, even if you're on the go, remember that's why we've got the online. So even if you are, maybe you're on the go this weekend, it's a big travel holiday weekend. So try to check in with us if you can. We'd love to have you stop by with either, you know, a quick check-in on the phone, or maybe you've got a tablet with you and you can check in on any of those live streamings as long as you've got some Wi-Fi. Check in with us. You don't want to miss it. So we're going to have a big, big Labor Day weekend party. So that's going to be fun. It's always a fun weekend. So we hope that you'll be able to join us here and there for that on Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and then Monday evening for the big finale. So looking forward to seeing y'all then. Have a great, great Friday. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you know the number to dial. We're still hanging out here for a couple more minutes. The phone lines are open for you. Get the last, I can't believe the last pair of earrings is here for $26.99. Try them. You will not be disappointed. You've got a money back guarantee. There's nothing to lose. So give us a call. We'll help you out with that last pair. Thanks again for being with us tonight on this Thursday. And again, we're still here answering your questions, helping you out, place those orders, get those deals. We have really got the sale going tonight. So thanks again for being with us from all of us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. We wish you a great rest of your evening, a great Friday, and then we'll see you back here tomorrow night and over the weekend. Happy Labor Day weekend, everybody.